like a pantheon of actors.
Yeah.
Like they know their characters. They perfectly cast. They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like we have that anymore.
Like this is what I was working on, and I was realizing how Three-Headed Dragon season 1. They were talking about Thessal Hydra. That's the Thessal Hydra.
In quantity or quality?
Here we go.
Quality.
Nice. I've been waiting for
I
you.
feel like you apologize to the room for that one. You're gonna
Bless you.
smell that one. Jesus.
Hello, this is YEET Talks, the 5th episode of YEET Talks, and we're here with 3 juicy, meaty men.
No, it's okay.
This guy said meaty, like he made, like he emphasized meat.
Did we get that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was talking to
But
someone
sure,
else.
just keep going. I'll cut that bit out, but it's okay. Yeah, we're with 3 juicy, meaty men.
Hey, I'll take.
I fucking hate the way you've enunciated
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
I'll take it.
All right.
We're
well,
here with 3 guys right here. Let's introduce these
You're not
people
recovering
right
from that intro, dude.
Definitely not.
Juicy, meaty men. Like, the is wrong with you?
emphasis.
You had to accent it as well.
Yeah, man.
Just the emphasis.
Dude, if someone has an accent, you're gonna get made fun of. That's
All
just
right,
the way
mate.
it
Then let's
goes.
see here. All right, we're gonna introduce these people here.
That's not bad. That's actually
actually
pretty fucking good.
That's good.
That's pretty good,
Hey,
dude.
dialects classes.
Ssonko definitely helped me with that. All right. So,
Michael Harms did a good job there.
Okay. Let's introduce these people.
I
right
miss
now.
him so much.
I do too.
Yes, we love him. We got Michael Comforti
Yo.
right over here.
Hello.
You can zoom in on his face right here if you want.
What's
We
going
have
on?
Justice.
Yo.
He brings out justice
Yep.
for any guys that's not him.
Why
Anyway,
didn't you say his last name?
we'll do this again.
Why didn't you say his last name, but you said his last
Yeah.
name?
Why didn't you say my last name?
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
What the
Totally didn't forget a last name.
You forgot his
He
last
forgot
name?
his last name.
It's on my IG handle.
You just said
Yeah.
Justice. And you
He
said
brings out justice.
that he brings out Justice isn't his last name. What's his fucking last
Okay,
name,
he's
dude?
Justice.
Dude, he does not
Wow,
know
he
your
really
last
doesn't
name.
know. What's going on, guys? I'm Justice Ssonko.
There
For
you
all
go.
of you who don't know
Ssonko, that's
me.
it, right? Justice Ssonko.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Alec.
I have this trend. I a lot of last names.
Listen, you're giving me a reason to take these glasses off right now.
You want to get emotional?
I'm gonna fucking yell at you if you
Why?
take those glasses off.
But why?
You look like a bitch.
That's how we're starting.
And then we have the return, finally a return of the big meaty boy, Andy
you gotta
Forestall.
stop. You still
Forestall.
fucking got my last name wrong.
Forestall.
There it is.
Forestall.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, see, I got it
Jesus
second try
Christ,
this time.
dude.
Took me 5 tries last time. Took me 2 times this time.
Yeah. All right, sippy time.
It's nice.
Good. Oh, right, my coffee.
Fucking Rockstar energy drink.
I can't do energy drinks, man.
Hey, you know what I think needs to come back?
What?
Fucking schoolyard bullying.
No.
No.
What?
Just,
Bro, I don't think it left.
just,
I don't think it left, bro.
I don't think it
dude.
left.
When I'm in the room, it's not going anywhere. Remember when like the worst thing you could call anyone was Gaylord? Remember that?
Yeah.
That was.
I
That
don't
was
remember. I don't remember
remember
the Lord
that.
part being in it.
remember,
Oh,
like you
I
were like a
remember
middle
Gaylord.
school kid, and you were
Let me
like,
tell you something.
Yeah.
It was probably.
remember that.
Gaylord.
You're a Gaylord.
Gaylord.
That's one thing I know that
Bring
people
that
said.
back.
People said it every time. I don't know if you guys remember this. What was it called? I think it was called Bakugan.
Oh, yeah.
that thing.
Bakugan,
Yeah,
baby.
that thing.
Every
that thing.
time,
Because
every
they
time
canceled
lose.
Beyblades and they brought
Beyblades.
back fucking
Bro, my school canceled everything. They canceled silk bands,
Nazis,
Beyblades,
dude.
Pokemon cards. Pokemon
Pokemon
cards.
cards.
They
Yeah.
canceled. They canceled fucking tag.
My
Why?
my
Why,
elementary school.
man?
Okay, let me tell you something. My elementary school actually canceled pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing
Put
I've
them
ever
to
heard.
jail. We need to
because-
arrest them.
You want to know? I still remember how my principal said it. He said that they're canceling or they're not moving forward with pepperoni pizzas because the salt in the pepperoni can get into kids' eyes. And it'll like, it's like, I'm telling you, I'm not even joking. This came from the same principal that said if you throw a snowball that has ice in it, it can like lead to losing your house. I'm seriously not even joking.
I guarantee you, there's been at least one fucking legal battle where someone threw a snowball at someone and blinded them and had to pay for their fucking health bills
Absolutely.
and lost their house.
But let me tell you something. It's definitely not worthy of like missing a recess for it because it was the principal that lectured the grade 7 and grade 8 students. I was in the 7th grade
During
at the
recess?
time. During a recess time.
That
Well,
guy.
everyone. It was a.
Fuck you.
girl.
Yo,
But she
yo,
literally
chill.
like
What are you pointing at?
She kept the 7th and 8th graders inside in the 3rd recess. Bless you.
I don't feel as comfortable
went-
burping in front of ladies like as last time.
And she went.
I apologize.
Thank you.
She literally kept everyone in, and said, "You can lose your house if you hurt someone with a snowball."
And then
I was
you
like,
guys tell me you guys like just started pelting her house.
Oh no, we actually had a massive snowball fight at the end of the day.
Okay, good.
And she was watching it all, and she watched all of it.
Good.
And I think someone actually did pelt her with snowball.
Was she screaming the whole time? Like,
No.
you have to stop this, or was she doing that?
I think at one point she tried to jump into the middle where like all the snowballs were like flying. Like
What?
she was like in the middle of the crossfire.
Oh,
And she was like, stop. And
What?
no one listened to her. She was just like chucking snowballs and everything. She got pelted a few times because like obviously it was her fault that she went into the the middle of the war zone.
I
But
jumped
like,
into traffic and I got hit by a car.
Yeah,
what the hell?
What did she think she was gonna
about?
do? What?
and then the next morning she
thinks she's
had
Superman?
the next morning she had like a morning announcement lecture saying that there's no more snowball throwing or else you'd be suspended.
Dude, imagine sending an entire school.
Yeah, that's
And no one
So-
listened. Nobody listened because that very next
Because kids
recess.
just want to have fun, man.
Exactly.
And I understand protect the children, but also let the children know that if they around, they'll find out.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
They won't die
Because then they're gonna come. They're gonna get onto a schoolyard with a motherfucker like me who does load his snowballs with ice, and they're gonna get knocked out.
What the hell?
Dude, fucking like a 6 foot tall 12-year-old,
yeah, no, that's terrifying.
like
I
a
can't
fat
even
half
lie.
Chinese 6 foot tall 12-year-old, just fucking overhanding it as hard as he can.
A bloater. Last of Us bloater.
That's so
This guy
insensitive.
is-
This fucking
This
guy.
guy went
How
to
dare you? I'm
bloater.
gonna pull your
This guy
chair
went
back.
to
That's
bloater.
strike one. Strike two. I'm gonna punch you in the balls.
Again?
Again?
This
actually
guy's
do
been
it?
wanting to punch my balls for the 100th time.
I
today.
can't
yeah.
help it. I just want to
That's
touch
true.
some junk.
Mine specifically, interestingly.
All right.
We're off to a great start on this episode's Yeet Talk. We're talking about touching people's balls. That's
Oh yeah.
It's a great topic to touch into,
Nice.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Okay.
Dude, Justice looks so uncomfortable. He's like, you saw how dope the production room was, and now
I
we're just
was
talking
like,
about
Yo,
balls.
This is so crazy. I'm like, I
And
didn't
then
know
we
it was
have
gonna be
Andy
this
and Alec
crazy.
here, and we're like, yeah, this is where
do you
you're
want,
at
you want my
now.
glasses?
Don't pretend you're on my level.
You want my glasses?
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
joke.
You want it? Okay, here you go. There you go.
Michael, you look so fucking stupid. I
I
don't
would
want
say-
to. I don't want to wear your glasses, buddy.
Racism.
Actually, I do. Those look pretty cool.
Exactly.
See?
Though they're prescription
Alright.
sunglasses. Be
Fold
warned.
them
Now I
immediately.
feel
Be warned. They're prescription sunglasses.
So is this what we're doing now? We're going to be swapping sunglasses throughout the segments.
I bet
Why
I look
not?
so
Bet,
much.
let's do
I
it.
bet I look so
What's the
much
next
hotter.
segment?
Why not?
Yeah, pull out the fucking notebook.
Okay. What's our first?
I do. I look pretty cool. I look like a fucking fighter pilot. All right, thanks.
First, thank you, sir.
I don't want to go blind.
That's good. Prescription sunglasses. They're useful.
Justice, you look cool.
You do.
Thank you, man.
Golden.
I feel cool.
Yeah, you look like you're about to go, like some people in Iraq or something.
Wow.
Why Iraq?
I don't know. It's just the vibe. Like I'm picturing you in some
Specifically.
fatigues.
Oh yeah.
You know? Yeah, you got talked into going by some fucking old politician. Yeah, we gotta get over there.
Out on a secret mission.
Not even a secret mission, dude.
Oh, it's
you're
not
just
secret.
you're
Top secret. It's just
patrolling
public.
the streets of Tehran or something.
I'm letting them know I'm there.
Okay,
Justice
first thing
will
on
be
my
served.
lists of topics. It's a small one, but why not? We'll start with a small one.
That got so much better. That tastes so good now.
Now you love Monster?
Now I like
That's
it.
right.
Last time you would like spill it out on the snow.
Yeah, because last time I think it was probably because I had a cigarette right before.
Oh, that helps.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't smoke. You guys.
I don't smoke.
Oh,
I don't-
okay.
I don't
I've
smoke.
watched
Okay,
you
then
smoke
just you.
multiple things.
You offered me.
Yeah. No, you
You
smoked,
offered
you
me.
smoked, Michael.
Yeah,
You offered me.
because I remember I think it was Justice going like, Michael, you smoke?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I was shocked. I was like,
I'm not
what?
telling. Mom, I'm sorry.
I wish I could do an impression of you better. I'm sorry if I made you sound like a
No, it's
Apologize
so good.
again, and it'll
My
zoom
bad.
into your face.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I already apologized.
zoom in on
Fuck
those fucking disgusting eyes.
Hey.
You're so-
Oh.
Oh man.
Way to go, Gaylord. Why are you using gay as a derogatory term?
Wow. Wow.
Bring it back, dude. Michael, you ever run for conservative party leaders?
I'm not on this.
Oh,
Just
no,
make
not
that
politics.
make
I'm
that
not
your
on this
agenda.
topic.
I knew he would
politics.
like push
Make
you
that
and test
your
you.
make that like your leading.
all I'm gonna
fucking
say.
the
All
spear
I'm
point
gonna
of your
say
campaign.
is that
Zoom in on him.
people should really focus on what their vote is really meant for, rather than just voting on the history of the politician. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'll leave it at that. Up until it's over, then I can voice what I can say.
Then we'll have you
'Cause
back
I'm
on Yeet
working.
Talks, and you can speak
Sure.
whatever you want.
Absolutely, because I'm working the elections, and it's kind of crazy too because they said that I have to stay neutral, and it's to the point where I can't wear the color of the political parties. Like I
Gosh,
can't
damn.
wear red, blue, green, purple, and
What fucking color can you wear?
just
Black and
anything
white?
that's any color but those. Black and white's fine. Like this shirt's okay.
I feel like that's
crazy.
It'd be really funny if you were at the elections booth, like someone hands you their card, you just glance at it and go, ugh, and then you just fucking
That's the thing. Well, I can't see the. Actually, no.
No, you
I'm
can't. You
counting
can't
the
do
vote.
that.
No, I'm
Oh, you
counting the
can?
vote. So
Whoa,
at the
okay.
end of the night, I'm actually the one who sees who they voted for, put it in the pile,
Yo,
put it
can
in the
you
envelope.
can you tell me who's winning? Like halfway through the night,
can't, no,
just
I
be
He's
like,
counting the votes. He's texting.
I
me.
can't do
Yo,
it.
yo, this guy's winning. Yo,
So
he's
you
winning.
want to know what's crazy? There's someone called a scrutineer, and it's a person that
is he a pirate?
No. You can call him that, I guess.
Or a
But basically, what they do is that it's someone from that party, and they come to see the votes, the voting, and they're the person that just takes the picture of like how many votes. Okay, this person has this many votes. They're losing against X person, said person. So there's a lot of. It gets really, really intense during the closing hours. So like 9:30, we close the doors. That's when we start doing the counting.
How long?
God.
How long is your shift?
I'm there from 7:30 in the morning
Okay.
Oh, that's a long
Okay.
one.
till 3 in the morning.
Oh.
What the?
How much are you getting paid?
45 an hour.
Whoa! God. My
Yeah.
mom was telling me to sign up, and I was like, "No, mom, I don't
I
want to do
signed up.
that."
No one got back to me.
But you know
I
what's
signed
crazy?
up
Damn it.
too. I didn't get anything.
Wait, for what I'm doing?
Oh, I don't know if it was that.
Okay,
What
so
was
I'm
it?
okay.
I'm just
I
the
can't
guy
say
there.
I can't say the role that
Because
I'm.
he's white.
I can't say the
Yo.
Bro,
I can't
what am
say
I?
the role that I'm doing.
You're Armenian.
I can't speak on the role that I'm doing, but let's just say it's a very, very important role. And yeah, so the crazy
So
part
is it like an entry level role?
no.
All right.
If
Okay,
you
then
have
that would make
experience,
sense.
if you have
makes
experience
sense.
in
Counting.
counting and supervisions, like if you're like watching people, watching
1,
over
2,
people,
3, 4. I'm applied.
Can I roll in and go like I'm half Chinese?
no.
Let me in. I can count.
If you have like at least I think they said minimum 4 years of supervisor experience, you are qualified, but you're not really selected. Like you have to
So
do
you
like
have
a quick.
you have 4 years of supervisory experience.
I have 11 years
Oh,
because I
okay.
started.
Supervising what, dude?
What do you mean supervising
What's
what, bro?
No,
I've
but
been
supervising what? That's a fair question.
Canada's Wonderland. I've been there. I've been
Okay,
there for a
that works,
long
that
time.
works.
That's fair.
I've
Were
been
you
there for a long time.
Were you supervising other Canada's Wonderland workers or supervising like,
Workers,
you know,
game stock, revenue,
Oh, okay.
per
Mm.
capita,
Oh,
dude,
like
what-
a
you-
lot of
dude, if you were
stuff.
having
Yeah,
to
yeah.
supervise me, what a nightmare!
What-
what a nightmare that would have been for
I
you.
don't think. Okay, listen. I had my fair share of like people not knowing how to do their job. But the greatest part about what I'm doing for elections night, I'm just watching, making sure that the officers, quote unquote, are doing the job correctly.
You're getting paid $45
Yeah,
to just
45
stand there with
is
your
45
arms
an hour.
crossed.
Bro, I didn't.
Not
even know
really,
that
because
was-
I'm also
basically
I'm also
back on
covering
being
breaks. So there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm leaving out because I'm actually like on oath because I actually had to put my hand on a Bible. And no, honestly, like it's
Why
not
are
even,
you
why
laughing
you
no,
at
laughing?
that?
it's,
Yeah.
no, it's like 100% serious. Like they had us reading
Because
both.
people
Crazy.
lie under oath
That's the
all the
thing.
time.
That,
Like,
well,
Wait,
Yes.
how do you know they're Christian? What if the Bible means nothing?
they've
to
also
them?
had. Well, that's the other thing too. But the thing when I went there was like it was quite literally just like people my culture. Like I didn't see anyone from anywhere else.
Interesting.
you just saw Italians.
No, like I just I've seen like just regular white people. Like I haven't seen anyone else like in a different race, which kind of made me like
I don't know, man.
threw me off a
30
little
years
bit.
ago, you would have been Italian.
Interesting.
and
It
you wouldn't
threw
have
me
been
off. It
What's
really
going
threw me
on
off.
there?
I don't know, but
So I made a joke, but maybe
But
he
that's
did
like
fucking
that
get
sounded
employed because
real
he was white.
now.
Yikes!
that's what I'm trying to say. But at the same time,
Name names.
I can't name it.
Name names right now,
I can't
dude.
do it. I can't do it.
Like I'm just not considered
But the
white,
thing is,
man.
the thing is with
Pussy.
are you gonna bail me out? You gonna bail me out?
No,
Okay. Well,
dude. No.
But no,
Bail yourself out. I'm
in
not
all,
doing.
in all seriousness, though, like it is, it's a great job. It's gonna be hectic because obviously election night. It's gonna have a lot of people, and it's kind of a sensitive topic for a lot of people.
Did you work
right?
advanced polls?
I didn't work advanced
Oh,
polls,
okay.
so my training was on Monday, and then I have one more actually.
Who are you voting
tomorrow.
for?
I'm not
Yo.
gonna answer that question.
I thought I could trip him up.
No, I can't. No.
Okay, how about we name names and he blinks?
No,
can't.
no, no, no,
No, no, no, I
Let's-
can't.
Let's stay away from that.
legitimately, stay
Yeah,
away
yeah,
from
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Legitimately, I cannot. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. But what I will say is that it is going to be very hectic because they've expected, from what I've been hearing, they've expected
What the fuck are you doing?
a 30% increase in voters.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
A lot more
wow.
people are
So
voting.
that's a
this
That makes
year.
sense. That
lot
makes
of
sense. That
people.
makes sense.
A
That
lot
makes sense.
more people
Yeah.
are
So
getting
Maybe
involved.
maybe it's because we saw how much fewer voters there were down in the
Yeah.
states as compared to the last
Exactly.
election,
Yeah.
and like half of the Canadians just went
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I think the other thing is though too is we're also in. I wouldn't really say we are in a bad spot.
We
but
are.
Like,
We are.
We are.
what
think-
the country.
Yeah. So I
Yes,
think the
it's
reason
not
why
great.
it's not great,
It's
but I
not
think that's
great.
also
Not good.
I think that's the main reason why people are actually going out to vote too.
Mm-hmm.
So I know this one person who said he was like in his mid 40s and he was working. He said he's never voted while he was here in Canada, and
Wow,
this is gonna be
okay.
his first year voting.
Yeah.
So
And he's been here all his life.
and he's been here for 30 years of his life.
That
Started
guy,
here.
he gets the
That's
water
crazy.
bottle.
That's crazy.
the water bottle. You haven't voted?
So never voted because that's the other thing too.
Oh, he's
'cause
getting the bottle.
when it was ironically, it was someone who works at a freaking drywall company where we have to go get drywall
Oh, is he
sheets.
that Polish?
No, he's not.
Okay.
He is Polish.
Yo,
He is
what?
Polish.
They're getting in.
No, they're getting in. But you know what? Polish people are awesome. I will say that.
We
But
love
Dude, they
Polish
made The
people.
Witcher.
We're not racist.
they did.
Yeah, Polish people are sick.
They're
They
awesome.
made Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
Oh
You
yeah,
did, huh?
Polish people.
I thought it was
man.
Japanese people.
No.
Are you're lying to
No,
me.
I'm not, dude. I'm
No Japanese people
See,
touch Cyberpunk.
Okay, maybe like a fucking like Hiroyuki guy fucking touched.
Or the guy that
Cyberpunk.
made that mud.
Okay,
I
there were
swear
there
it
were a
was
shitload.
Japanese, though.
Well, I mean, there were a shitload of Japanese actors in it.
Mm.
But like, no, that's a Polish company
Okay.
based in Poland,
Shoot.
making the fucking best fucking games.
Oh wow.
like,
Yeah.
consistently.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, what do you think has? What country do you think has a better like production value in terms of video games?
Ooh.
In video games.
I think Japan.
That's a good one, huh?
I think Japan.
I think
Japan's hard to beat.
I love Japan.
but
yeah,
I don't
Japan's
like
very hard.
most Japanese
What?
games. Like I
Okay,
fuck
well, hold on,
with
hold
Pokemon,
on, hold on. Are
but
we
I'm,
talking quantity or quality?
here we go.
Quality. Nice.
I've been waiting for
I'd
you
like to
Bless you.
apologize to the room for that one. You're gonna
Bless you.
smell that one. Jesus.
Qual-
What is wrong with you? All
Anyway.
right.
So quality or quantity?
Anything.
Just
in
either.
terms
Just
of-
either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's a good fucking question.
It's a really good one, right?
Dude,
It really got
America's
me thinking.
America's pretty fucking good at it.
They're good.
America's really good at
at
making
it, but-
video games.
They're good.
Dude, Sony Santa Monica, fucking Naughty Dog,
What are like?
Rockstar.
I
Rockstar,
honestly,
of course.
I can't wait for that
GTA 6?
that one game that they have announced from Naughty Dog. What was it called again?
Oh,
Intergalactic.
Intergalactic, yeah.
Can't wait for it.
I don't like. Okay, you saw the trailer. Right?
I did.
Have you guys seen the trailer for
When
Intergalactic?
did
I'm
that
gonna
come
stay
out?
quiet.
Like last year.
Yeah,
was during-
that
it was
didn't
during
I'm
the,
surprised that's not out yet.
It was during the Game
remember
Awards.
that.
That's what
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do, man.
yeah,
They
yeah,
announce
yeah.
games fucking years ahead because you know games just take so fucking long to make.
Yeah.
Like
It's nice
Marvel,
you know what?
hearing-
I'm gonna be
I
honest with
remember
you.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
dude, Wolverine! I forgot
Yeah,
forgot about Wolverine.
That's
man.
gonna be.
Bro,
When it
how long
comes-
has
okay,
it
listen,
been? How long
listen.
has it been for that?
When it
Not
comes
long,
when it
actually.
comes to productions of video games, I really don't mind waiting X amount of years
Yeah, I
because
don't
the
mind either.
longer it is, it just shows that they're
Okay,
putting more effort into
But that's the
games.
thing. That's not always the
That's
case.
not always
Wait,
the case.
Like
but if
they
you look,
spend a lot of time in pre-production.
yeah,
and
but
then
the thing is, like if you look at GTA 6, you look at
I was
that.
about to say that, yeah.
okay, but that's Rockstar, and Rockstar
knows their
has known what they've been
Yeah.
doing. Dude,
Yeah.
Bethesda's also American.
Yeah.
Skyrim, like
Yep.
fucking Fallout. all
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
I think
shoot.
dude, I think America might be the king of that.
No.
I think you know what I gotta
Dark
say.
Souls trilogy.
Oh, yeah,
Dark
okay,
Souls
all right.
trilogy is
From
good.
It depends.
software.
It
From
depends.
Soft,
It depends.
yeah,
It
from
depends.
Soft,
Yeah.
from Soft's pretty
I
cool.
think from software's really
They're
good. I'm not
really
gonna lie to you.
good, man.
Elden Ring, Armored Core, Dark Souls, like
Can I be
Freaking
honest? Can I be
Bloodborne.
honest?
Yes.
I'm getting so sick and tired of Elden Ring, man. I'm getting the reason why I'm saying this. I love the game. Let me just
Yeah.
say this. I'm disclaimer. I love.
I haven't
the
played
game.
the new expansion.
Tread
I
lightly.
haven't played it either. But let me tread lightly. Tread lightly. tread lightly. My reasoning towards me being really tired of the game is because I've played it a lot, and my friends just keep talking about that game. It's like, please shut the.
Okay. Who's
up.
still talking about Elden
like,
Ring in
shut up.
2025?
God of
Like, the
War should have
DLC
won
came
Game of the Year.
out, It's done.
Don't
Dude,
go
God
there.
of War
Don't
did
go
win
there.
Game of the Year.
Listen,
Yeah, but they didn't.
No, no,
didn't
not
Elden
this
Ring
year.
win?
No, that was DLC.
That was
How did
DLC, bro.
DLC win?
What Elden Ring?
Elden
is-
Ring.
won Game of the Year?
I mean, okay, but back in like 2016, 2017, Witcher 3, Blood and Wine
yeah.
won Game of the
Oh,
Year.
that's
Yep.
so stupid. They shouldn't allow that.
But like, dude, when you play it, you're like, Someone cooked.
Okay,
with
hang on
this.
a second. Hang on.
Someone cooked.
Thoughts on Astrobot winning Game of the Year? Yes or no?
Never played
I
it.
don't
Never
think so.
played
Never
it.
played it.
Never played it.
Oh my god, you guys are missing out,
All
man.
right, all right.
I
so,
played like the first one, the PS4 one, but still, I
think
know a
it's-
lot about
You
it.
guys are
I think
missing
it's
out.
really cool.
But Game of the Year though.
You'll understand if you play
I
the
don't
game.
even.
Listen.
what?
You'll understand if you actually play the game. It's all nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's all characters from previous video game titles.
But
Oh,
at
that's
the
it.
same time,
Oh, that's
it
it.
is like what I correct me if I'm wrong. It's like it's a family game.
It's a
right?
family
So
game.
you
Yeah,
can
it is,
play
it
with
is.
your little boy.
Yeah, you can.
It's one of those.
I think it's cool,
That's cool,
that
yeah.
a game like that one. You
Yeah.
know, but you know what the game of the year this year is going to be?
I think it should have been. Realistically, I really thought that Black Myth Wukong was going to take it.
Hey, me
Okay.
too.
I've
I
heard.
thought-
I'm
Me
surprised
too.
it didn't take it.
I've heard it's real. I've heard it's really good.
It's a
but I
beautiful
haven't.
game. It's like another
Chinese.
version of Elden Ring.
Dude, why isn't China cooking with games more?
I think they need
I
to.
mean, they're stepping
There's
in now.
like
I think
there's
they
a
need to.
billion
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
Why
yeah.
aren't they? Yeah,
I think they.
Quality
need to.
over quantity.
I guess.
I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't.
I personally
but-
feel like it's more of a standpoint. Like, what do gamers now like? And if you think about it, it's
well,
always.
I'd ask you to define what a gamer is.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Like,
There's a lot
because-
of.
because let me hit
There's
you with this.
There's levels.
The vast majority of wealth in the gaming industry, all it comes from mobile games. Like
That's
fucking-
true.
Like
And
the vast
listen,
majority.
That's
of
where
it.
Chinese are killing it.
That's
There's so
where- yeah,
many
that's where
Chinese
they're
mobile
killing it.
games.
There's so many-
So
yeah.
maybe that's where their focus is.
Yeah, because it makes money.
Mhm.
You know, and at the end of the day, they're gonna get money.
and all them
Can I
ads.
just say I don't? I have a very this is a heavy topic to talk about, but like the way video games are like now in terms of like how they're pitched to gamers now. Like I don't like the direction it's going
What do you
in
mean?
terms of
like trailers and such.
no. Like I'm talking about like in-game purchases.
Oh.
Because I remember how
Oh, yeah,
games were
well,
back in
yeah,
the day. Like if you were to think about it, like I don't get me wrong, I love Call of Duty, I love Fortnite. Like Battle Royale
Well-
is like kind of my thing. But like if you the second you start implementing microtransactions for things that like it takes the fun out of it. Because for me, when I'm playing COD, I'm going for the camos.
Yeah, man.
I'm going for the mastery
You
camos.
guys, you remember fucking Halo Reach?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when you were playing Halo Reach and you saw a guy with a crazy helmet? And you were like, that guy
put in work.
grinded for
He
that
grinded
helmet.
for it. And
Now
don't
when
get
you
me wrong.
now you see a crazy helmet, you're like, that guy popped
he-
$25 into the
Yeah.
game and got a
But
got
the
a
crazy
fucking
part
helmet.
is,
win.
did you guys know? I don't know how much of like a fan of you guys are like in Call of Duty, but like they've had a collaboration with TMNT,
Okay.
and
Oh,
each
they
Ninja
did?
Turtle was
Oh, yeah, yeah.
$25.
Yes, they're all basically like that.
But
no?
they're,
So you're
they're
telling me
big
gonna
collaboration
sell.
was always 25
That's,
bucks.
I know,
stupid.
but
that's
that's
the
the
thing.
thing.
Like
Why-
if four of us were avid Call of Duty players and that came out, you would be like, okay, guys, we gotta get the Ninja Turtle skins, and you're gonna be Raphael. Justice, you're gonna be
But here's the
Donatello.
thing, but
Like,
that's the
Donatello. I hate Donatello.
oh my god.
all right,
Oh my
Michelangelo.
God.
What-
Raphael.
Am I Mike?
Raphael.
No, you. I'm Raphael.
No, I'm Raphael.
No, I'll you up, dude. I'll kill you.
I'm glad I would choose
I can't say
Michelangelo.
anything to that, man.
Am I Mikey then?
I just said it was Michelangelo.
Oh.
Oh, but that means no. Okay, that makes him Leonardo because I'm not following this guy.
Bro, Leonardo's
exactly.
sick. I would choose
I
Leonardo.
fuck with
over-
Leonardo.
Yeah,
I
Leonardo's
fuck
sick.
with him. I'll take Leonardo.
Donatello looking motherfucker.
Going back to what I was saying.
off because of that.
Going back to what I was saying, I just don't like the direction it's going when it comes to in-game purchases.
well,
Yeah.
that depends on the games you're playing, man. Like,
I know.
and
Depends
well,
on what you're playing.
like, dude, okay. What
But it's
I,
simple. It's shoving down your throat of microtransactions and such.
What's-
Then it's useful
but
or
like-
it's fun.
but dude,
But stuff like Fortnite going like every single thing you
but
can get, you have to pay for it.
Fortnite came out with that. Like
Yeah,
that's what
Fortnite
that's what
started
the
this-
game.
that
Fortnite
trend.
Started it.
got
Can't
f***ing
go
lightning in a
after
bottle.
Fortnite for doing
Can I
that.
just say? I really, really wish X Defiant was not shutting down.
That's so f***ing
I
funny.
hate how they're shutting.
Really?
Because you want to know why?
Ubisoft's
Okay,
f***ing a bunch of
So
a bunch of nerds.
I've interned for Ubisoft. Okay.
Oh,
I've
that's
interned for them, and they were working on X Defiant, and
Ubisoft's
they've-
punks. No
they've
wonder I f***ing hate you.
delayed. They've delayed
shit,
X
they are.
Defiant 7 times. They've delayed X Defiant
Oh,
7
what?
times because you want to know why?
That's
they
crazy.
they wanted to compete with other video games, other FPS games, which I
Yeah.
understand. But at the same time, why are you trying to like pick a fight with Call of Duty? Because that is the
Well,
biggest.
Yeah.
See, but like Ubisoft is the most frustrating f***ing company to
Yeah,
talk
they
about
are.
because they're so formulaic and so uninventive until they break formulas and start inventing shit.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, great, capitalize on that. And they're like, no. Like,
oh,
okay,
man.
like they came in with Rainbow Six Siege
Mm.
and just invented a new f***ing
Yep.
a new type of competitive.
But didn't that
competitive
kind of
play.
get down eventually?
Yeah,
No,
no. Well, obviously
That
the
people
numbers.
lasted a
playing.
long.
But people
No,
are
it
still
did.
fucking
No,
playing.
it did.
There's
But
still-
eventually, it still kind
But
of
like,
declined
like
eventually.
so
Yeah.
instead of really pouring resources into Rainbow Six Siege, new maps, new characters, and yeah, they're new maps, new characters, but not nearly
Not as
much
innovative as when
there
they
should
started.
be. They tried to make a Rainbow Six Quarantine, which is like a zombie version
Yeah,
of that,
I've
and it
seen
was
that.
dog.
It was bad. It was bad.
It was like,
'Cause
what are you doing?
You want to know why? I have a little bit of insight. They wanted to try and mimic
Yeah.
Call of Duty Zombies,
Zombies, right?
because
Yeah.
the producer for Rainbow Six Siege Quarantine was an ex-producer for Zombies.
Oh,
Call of Duty.
Lord.
He's getting the bottle.
So he's getting the bottle.
He's getting the He's getting the
So-
water
We
bottle.
have a theme this
I'm
episode.
not
Who
sure.
gets the bottle?
I'm not sure if you guys know who
Yeah.
Jimmy Zelensky is.
He
Jimmy
sounds
Zelensky
very
was
familiar.
the person
Not
that
Polish.
was no. I don't know, maybe. But he started Zombies from World at War up until Black Ops 1, and then Jason Blundell took over from Black Ops 2 till 4.
So I haven't played Call of Duty since like Black Ops 2.
Okay.
I remember looking at a gameplay clip of the new Zombies, and I was just like blinking, like what the
Define new.
looking at?
What new? What was new?
like I don't know. There was like like every zombie went down in like one hit, and there was like and health packs and all this shit. I don't
Sounds
know.
old.
You sound old, dude. No, I don't remember, but I just saw it and I was thinking like, what the did they do?
health
zombies.
packs. Health packs.
I don't know. I don't remember what I was looking at.
That was a.
I was
What
probably,
year was that?
I was probably drunk, man.
What year was that?
Remember which COD?
Sometime between 2019 and 2025. I don't know.
Nice.
like Cold War.
That's.
Dude, that's
Jesus
Christ.
I will say. You know what? I will say.
It could only be
Zombies.
Cold War.
Zombies now in Black Ops 6 is amazing.
Yeah.
Even
Oh, you're
with,
playing
like,
Black Ops 6?
I'm playing Black Ops 6. And like I said, I grind for
Every
camos.
time
on
Right,
I'm
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
PlayStation, I see this guy.
You
on
see
Call of
me
Duty
playing Call of Duty.
every night.
Every night
Call
I'm
of
playing that
Duty.
game.
Don't tell them what I
Warzone.
play all the time when you
This
Zombies.
guy's dude. Every time you see Alec playing something, it's WWE.
Oh my.
But here's
gosh.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing with games now too. A lot of people are complaining. This is another thing I hate about gamers now, that people are wishing upon downfalls of video games. Why?
Yeah, man,
Why?
that's so irritating.
That is the most irritating. It's not just in WWE or Call of
that's-
Duty, but like there's
that-
so many people that I've seen on Twitter saying, "Oh, even with X Defiant, oh, it's about time. Oh, saw this happening." It's like, why? Why would you say that?
Don't you guys like have jobs or something? To do?
Exactly.
Like, don't you have literally anything
but
better
if
to
you're
do?
on Twitter, you're
But
gonna
just
find
stay off
That's
X.
true.
X is just built for
It's
Oh,
not
this guy
even-
calls it X.
I hate
Interesting.
X.
It's
because
not
I'm
even-
younger
call
than
it
you
Twitter.
guys.
Well, okay, but
I don't
Bro,
tweet.
I'm gonna
My-
fuck- you're getting
It
the
just
bottle.
became X like 4 years
I'm
ago,
getting the
dude.
bottle now.
Yeah.
Has it really been 4 years?
Yeah, it's been like
Jesus.
4 years.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yep.
I thought he got it like 6 months ago.
2021.
Was that when he bought it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
Oh
didn't know.
yeah.
I didn't know.
2020, I swear. Or
I
2021.
remember I was in the I was driving to a job site and I was listening to the radio as it was happening. Oh yeah. Oh, Elon Musk bought out Twitter. Oh, okay, cool, nice.
Then he
Oh, someone, yeah, he screwed it over.
like
It was
a-
already kind of. People are doing the same.
Oh yeah, I know, but no.
Bro,
What this guy did, he bought it and he said, okay, no, it's going to be in the name of free speech, and then he just started censoring everything he didn't like seeing. Like you pussy,
Yeah,
you pussy,
yeah.
you're getting the bottle.
He's getting the ball.
Just throw the bottle in here.
Teleport it over to Elon.
What the are you talking about, dude?
The
You're-
camera.
dude. You're gonna get tickled.
Listen, I have
Don't
Okay.
tickle me again, bro.
I have
Sussy
nothing
boy.
against. I have nothing against Elon Musk.
I do. That guy. You want to come over to another country and start up their democracy
Look straight into
because
the camera
you
and say
don't
that.
like it? What a
I-
what a gaylord! What are you talking about? That guy.
Be careful when you drive your Tesla next, man. If
I'm
you're a Tesla,
Dude,
that's
I'm
I'm
not,
never
there's-
driving a
okay.
Tesla
I'm
or
not getting a
Cybertruck.
Tesla. What
There's
the
I've driven
What's
a
your
Cybertruck
thoughts
and
on
I'm
that,
not
though?
buying
Like,
one.
them controlling the Teslas.
dude, Teslas are made like.
They are.
They're,
They are.
yeah, all
this
of
is a
them.
car
Yeah.
guy.
If
They're
you
made
see-
like.
Yeah, they actually are made horribly, and the worst part is it's really, really bad for the environment. When they say, "Oh, hey, Teslas are good for the environment," they're good in certain ways, but when it comes to digging out the lithium,
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're using. They're
That's
using.
what I've been
bad.
hearing. Yeah, yeah.
They're
that's
using.
really
They're
bad.
using slaves.
They are like
Yeah,
these
they're
are these
using
people
slaves.
digging
not only that,
like
not only that, but why don't you ask them how do you dispose of the lithium battery?
Just throw it in the ocean. It's big enough.
I'm sure they
It's
have
big
something
enough.
of
Just
that.
throw it in the ocean. No, that's what they do.
No
see,
comment.
that's not good.
No comment.
Okay, I don't support that.
That's what I'm saying. But here's the thing,
No,
right?
lithium with a U. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks, AI.
Taking drop-off locations. Okay, what does that mean?
bored of it.
Household hazardous waste that should be taken to designated drop-off locations or arranged for a free pickup through the city's toxic taxi
Guys,
service.
we're reading the AI answer, which
Yeah,
is
like,
wrong
what
like
does that
90%
mean?
of the time.
Yeah.
But like, okay,
Still,
we
it
drop.
makes
No,
sense.
that's like, how do you and I do it? How do
should-
they get rid of the?
How do they
Yeah,
dispose of
you
it?
know?
Okay,
How
why
do
don't we
they-
ask ChatGPT?
ChatGPT smart as
Dude, you know
Anything
what's
like- I
you know
love
what's different from
ChatGPT.
last time? Last time I was on the pod,
Yeah.
I'm using ChatGPT now.
Nice.
This guy would
welcome.
complain all the time. Why do people use ChatGPT?
No,
I
I complain about the way you use it, using it to write your essays. You freak. What are
no,
you
no,
talking
that's not
about?
how I use it for.
No.
I tell it everything I want, my brain, what I've written so far, and I just make it extended.
You know what's funny? You
Yeah,
remember?
makes
Do you
sense.
remember? Do you remember?
Do you say please and thank you?
Sometimes.
I do it all the time.
Do you
I
remember
flex boy.
Yeah.
at our graduation ceremony where David Agnew was talking about using ChatGPT?
Who?
The president of Seneca.
Hold on.
When we were doing our when we had our
Oh,
grad
is that what
ceremony.
he was saying?
Yeah, he was talking about
batteries into the
ChatGPT
sea.
In
and doing
ChatGPT?
all the AI stuff. And he's saying
Oh.
use it to your, use it as if it's like an actual human.
Oh.
No,
So-
you know what's
Yeah.
fantastic about it?
I mean,
I want, like, by the time Witcher 4 comes out, I want to upgrade my PC seriously.
Nice.
You know, because I'm not experiencing Witcher 4 on some old hardware
Yeah.
like a gaylord.
Dude, get
no.
a PS5.
So I have a PS5.
Facts.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you
but
do.
dude,
Do I not have you on PS5?
I only play story games.
He doesn't
Sounds
play
fine.
online.
Okay, but
He only
the
played
thing
Fortnite
is,
like once.
like ChatGPT, like looking for PC parts,
Here.
asking ChatGPT what I need, how to get it, like what works, what's compatible, what isn't.
Yeah.
Is this compatible with my system specs? Is it going to be able to run this game on max settings in the future? It would have taken me 2 days to Google that myself. But with ChatGPT, the
Yeah.
robots can just analyze
Yeah.
the entire internet and tell me immediately.
With deep search
This-
as well.
That's what it's good for.
It's
This is
amazing.
what it's good for. But when you start using AI for like taking people's jobs, that's a different story.
We
I
had
mean,
a big conversation about that last
when
time.
something has use, it's gonna take jobs regardless. The more useful it is, the more jobs it's gonna take.
We gotta
Well,
Google it.
I
just-
think
he's just
realistically,
just
in
taking
terms
control.
of like even now, like it's
We
you
have
taking
Andy
it.
sabotaging my equipment.
Look at what he's doing. Look at this guy.
Do
What'd
they
you just
throw
do?
it in the ocean?
ChatGPT's
not-
compromised.
At least not legally. At least not legally.
International.
Okay,
Oh,
well, there
at
we
least
go.
not legally.
All right,
so
well-
they actually throw it in the ocean?
Illegally.
That's weird.
Why is it such a long answer? Why is it not simple?
We could have just said do it to say it again simply.
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's the
explain
longest
all
answer
that
for such a
again, but
simple question.
simpler.
But like you're explaining to 6-year-olds.
But simpler.
I hate the way you use ChatGPT.
No, they don't. Thank
Throwing
you.
lithium
That's all
batteries
I need
in the
to say.
ocean is illegal and very dangerous. Okay, so so
Alright,
they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
Apparently, they don't.
But are we
Okay,
gonna
they
rely
don't.
on this?
Yeah, we don't know.
This is our assistant. ChatGPT is our assistant.
go
Oh, I
ahead,
was
start
gonna
talking
like
about it.
ask how'd your acting going, but like,
Okay, let's go.
but then there's a lot of other crap here. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. I can say that I'm still in the works of trying to get something.
Yeah, man.
It's been a little while.
It's been a little dry
been a
out there.
little
It's like a
while. It's been-
racket.
yeah, okay,
Oh,
so
Oh,
it's
she's
not
freaking
just
dry
me.
as hard.
So I will say I fucking love doing the self tapes because it's just like you can bring out a certain character that you thought you never had within you.
Oh yeah.
And this last
fucking-
one that I did was about like paying your credit card bill, and he said
Wait,
that you
wait,
have to
wait.
be. No,
No. Dude, what are the lines?
It's like,
Are
are you ready to
or
pay?
me your credit card bill in full and on time so you can start building good financial habits? If I lose that one to you, I'm gonna kill you.
you want to know what's crazy?
You're getting the
I
bottle.
told this to Justice. When we were at Comic Con. I said that I did a Doritos commercial, and it was about like I was so like enthusiastic with it. I was like ready to go. I thought I did put in like 200%, and I didn't get it, which was like okay, yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
I see the commercial. Guess who gets it? Omar gets the
Omar,
commercial.
God damn it!
I'm
'cause he's
looking at
in.
him. Yeah,
He's in.
He's in.
I'm looking at him. It's like
He's
you
like an
motherfucker.
Alabama. He's just stuck in
Listen, I love
Shout
the
out to
guy.
Omar, man.
I love him so much. And but when I see,
there.
it's like
Dude, me and
whenever
him
I'm
used to
doing
get high
something,
together a lot. Yeah.
he told me that as well.
Hey.
I love the guy. But when I saw him on that commercial, I was like, you motherfucker.
You know why?
wanted that
Because
one
he's
so
because
bad.
that's
he's tiny. He's like Tom Holland, man. He's like
Yeah.
Tom Holland. I think
like
he's smaller than
he's-
that.
I know, but he's he's small, so they don't even have to tilt the camera up for anything, you know. And getting clothes his size super easy.
Yeah, but
And he's got
hey, man.
he's got that magic.
He's
other
killing
than,
it.
other
yeah.
than that,
Killing it.
I've been having lots of fun with it. Like I know haven't got anything yet. I know something will come eventually.
Y'all got Asians?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
What the f- did you just say?
Yeah.
Print Asians.
Don't.
I
Dude, this guy just says agents so
Bro,
slyly.
I heard something different.
Yo,
I
you
heard-
guys got Asians? Like he's building a railway? Like, dude, what are you doing?
We're like Russia back in the Cold War, getting the Russian prisoners to build the
Y'all
railroad.
got any Asians? You
Oh,
could trade
man.
with y'all.
Yo.
But I'm having lots of fun with it. Like even though there's self tapes and whatever, but like I just see
Self-tapes are so fun.
the one thing I will say is I wish I can do some more voiceovers because I think I can excel more.
I've
with
gotten
voice.
like 2 voiceover self tapes
because they want us to do commercials because I feel like commercials they think that
because
they're
there's a
easy.
load of them
There's a
and
whole
they
ton of
make
them.
a lot of money.
Yeah, they do.
It's just
Yeah.
money.
And I want to do. I really want to get myself in there. I want to get into actor. I want to get into the
Yeah.
union. So I figured,
Oh,
you know what?
That's
y'all
what I
used
got
to
to talk
write it?
about.
Oh,
I
yeah?
want to really. I feel like if I were to do voiceovers, I would get into actor a lot quicker than doing the commercials.
Have you submitted your credit yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I just
Fuck,
have the one
bro.
credit from
Do it,
Seneca.
do
Yeah,
it,
that's what I'm
bro.
saying. That's credit.
I haven't
Did you
submitted it
submit
yet.
it?
Okay.
No, submit it, bro.
Submitted?
I did it.
It's almost expired now.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
in
almost
December.
expired.
In December.
No,
it expired.
No,
It's
like
a year
summer.
from when we
From the
graduated.
point you graduated, it's
Bro,
1
it
year
might
from
be
Why?
now.
gone
Okay, hang on
now,
a second.
bro.
No. Because they said it says mine expires December 2025.
Did you graduate that time?
Oh.
No.
Hold on. I'm going based off of what Mark said, but he might have been wrong.
He might have been wrong too, but it did say.
So, but
'cause
if
I
you
was on
looked it
casting.
up and if you looked into it, then
I was
fucking
on it. I was
dope.
on it last night, and it
Alright.
says expires December 2025.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I just have to
Maybe
figure
this
out.
is more white privilege in action.
I don't know. Maybe.
I didn't see that.
Well, you
mine.
submitted. You submitted yours though, no?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Are you-
I
you're,
decided
uh,
that.
You're an apprentice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
We sub- we
I was
both
tired of the
submitted ours.
commercials, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
I
fucking
wanted to like
terrified.
audition for more roles that
Yeah.
I actually wanted to do.
Yeah.
So then it feels like I'm actually working towards where I want to go because commercials didn't really align with
They
what
did-
I was trying to do in acting.
So
It was just the money. that
it's
was
crazy
motivating,
that you
know?
said it too, because
Yeah.
I also had an audition for Scream 7.
Oh.
Fire.
They
Oh,
gave me
Okay.
yeah.
I'd
but
kill
it's
you.
What type of role? Okay, that's fire.
The killer.
Oh.
Ghostface.
Whoa!
Ghostface.
That's what I'm
Wow.
saying.
And
So
it's-
wait,
you
because
better
it's-
get
But
that.
hang on a second.
That's union, though. That has to be union.
No, it's a non-union role.
Wow, how?
It's a
That's not even
non-union
possible.
role.
It's Scream.
That's not possible.
It's a
Like,
non-union
that's
role.
not possible.
Unless-
correct me if I'm
No,
wrong.
wrong.
Every
That
time
was union.
Every time Ghostface is in the movie, it's like someone,
Unless if it's a-
like a dude from the
Okay,
movie.
so
right?
here's the thing. I don't know about what Scream 7 is about. We've watched
Probably
Scream 6
someone
and
getting
that was
killed.
fire
But
as
from
fuck.
what I know, from what I could say is that I think the Ghostface that I'm doing is probably just an extra as a Ghostface. So they
That's
probably
sick.
have
That's still sick
they're
as
probably
fuck.
gonna have multiple other Ghostfaces
Yeah,
in
I
Scream
would-
Does it
7.
have a role type like on the thing?
No. All they asked me for is like my any footage from like doing any stage combat. So I took the stage combat that we did from our showcase and I submitted that.
Wait, how do you have that? How do you have the stage?
You don't. Wait, you got your
My,
show.
no. My
Someone
friend
recorded it for you?
recorded it.
Oh yeah, that was so
My friend recorded it.
fire.
It was
I
a
love that
really
one.
good. I
Yeah,
love
the
it. I
Stranger
still
Things?
watch it. I still watch it.
Lorenzo's
fire.
still not giving me my.
I still haven't got my f***ing
It's
thing.
been a
Dude,
Lorenzo, I got
Lorenzo
it.
would be a
I
good
haven't got it.
guest.
Message him.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's taking forever, dude. And it's piling up. Like people
Piling
are gonna be
Wait,
graduating.
what? It's done. I got it.
You got
Just
yours?
message
When the
it.
did you get yours?
Fucking black
Like
privilege
a
in
month
action.
ago, bro.
Who said that? That was crazy.
You freaking. Hey man, I'm gonna take that, bro. I'll take it. I'll take my privilege. Your black
But
privilege. My
okay,
black
so when they said
Your
that
reparations.
my reparations for real though. My reparations.
I didn't know because when I saw the sheet, the details of the role, I thought to myself like, isn't Ghostface a union role?
Yeah.
But apparently, according to the producers in Scream 6, those two others, were not unionized.
Okay.
So they were
'Cause
non-union.
their faces are never
Their
shown.
faces were never shown.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking to
that's
myself,
fair.
if my face is not going to be shown, so maybe it is non-union. So I'm just doing my stage combat and whatever, right? So let's see what happens.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
sick as
Yeah.
fuck.
That
It's
would be
cool.
amazing.
I wish you luck,
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's really, really
Watching
cool.
Scream 7, being like, that
That's me.
guy's a
That's me.
in real. I know that guy in real life. I've f***ed him up.
So I've also had one more callback for what was it? It was for a I think it was a car commercial for Ford, and all they wanted was my voice. but they were gonna take me, but they found someone who has a deeper voice than me. So I'm like, but
You okay?
but it was very fun. I honestly
Don't talk to
I enjoy it. I
What's the
enjoy it a lot.
callback like for a voiceover?
They invited me to the studio, so they do they would send me a location to a studio,
Okay.
and they would do
Yeah.
the voiceovers there, or
Okay,
it's
that's
just
dope.
a voiceover in
You gotta look out, man. I'm gonna use that to trick you.
hell yeah.
Like, yo, come to my studio. And
Come to my studio.
you're gonna show up. And I'm just gonna pants you and run away.
You gotta make sure that you can run faster than me though.
I've been putting the work in.
Yeah.
I got
cardio?
well. First of all, I got a long stride.
So do I, man.
Se- Motherfucker, my legs are bigger than yours.
It doesn't matter. We're both over 6 feet.
That's fact.
You guys want to go outside and see who can run faster?
No, I'm
Bro,
good.
I'll smoke you all.
I think Justice
Justice, you got the genetic advantage. Listen. I'm glad I got laughs. Thank you, dude. Every time I say something
You
race
got
related,
that.
like and like nobody laughs, I'm like, I'm an ass. Oh,
Awkward moment.
Let's all just shut up now and stare at him. That was.
wow, Lube. There's PS5 there. Be careful.
That's Alex's as well.
Oh,
Give
things
us-
there.
what else do we got here? What else am I talking about here?
Well, I
about
wanna
your
talk,
acting?
let's talk acting more.
Oh yeah, Justice.
yeah. There's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
guy on this
Actor.
podcast.
He exists.
Yeah, this guy, I don't know. This guy, fuck this
Just-
guy. This
just
guy's got it in
block
the
his
first fucking.
Dude, I'm
thing
gonna
that he
throw
gets.
this goddamn can at your forehead. Yo, you
Blur out his
seen
face, editor
Once Upon a
Alec.
Time in Hollywood when they just
Yeah, I
dome that lady?
Yeah.
That's gonna be you in 10 minutes. dude.
Sorry, Justice. How have you been
Yeah.
doing? What's your acting
Yeah,
thing?
it's been like obviously we were saying this year it's gotten dry and whatnot, but like since graduation I got into a few things. Like the most, I guess the biggest thing I've been in is like a web series.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
called The
Oh.
Runner, and it was the second season, so that's gonna be coming out.
Yo, no.
You're an ass.
Like wait, but I played a drug dealer. Yeah, I got it.
Dude, you weren't even the runner?
I played a drug dealer, but
Dude, the
I'm
jokes
looking
write
forward to
themselves.
when that drops because
Okay.
that was pretty sick. Like it was
Yeah.
the best production I've been in for
That's
sure.
that's sick.
It's coming out sometime
cool.
this year, so look out for that. The Runner
The
season
runner?
2.
Cool.
What?
Very cool.
If you
We
don't
have a
mind-
main cast of the runner on our on YEET Talks,
That's
as you
dope.
can see.
You just
Well,
inter- you
main
just-
cast
you
more like
just interrupted me.
supporting role,
good.
but like
Go ahead now.
So
If you don't mind me asking,
Yeah.
what complexion was the runner?
Oh, he was actually I think like I don't even know. Like not exactly white. Like he's maybe like I don't know Spanish or
Like
something.
this guy or something?
Like yeah, like maybe Italian. I don't know. His name's Charles.
Yeah,
that's
Charles.
not Italian.
Yeah,
He's a white guy.
Charles. Yeah.
Of course, he needs black guy help.
No. Listen,
run
I'm a
that
supporting
fast.
role, but there is a black guy. He's played by
Oh,
Brad.
it's one of those,
another actor
like,
named Brad. He's
One of
really
those
good.
black best friends in the.
Yeah. That's exactly
God.
what it is, bro. It's like a
Jesus
trio,
Lord.
bro.
Oh, dude, you didn't even get the black best
No,
friend
I
role.
didn't get it because do you know why they were casted before? Like I even auditioned.
Yeah. That,
Like,
because they're main
a
cast.
year
They're main
before.
cast, and you're like a
I
featured.
only seen the audition for the supporting roles.
How many episodes did you do?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know
Oh, yeah,
there
it's
was
one of those.
12 shoot days. I was there for 4.
No.
That's
Oh,
all I know.
okay. All right. So
Yeah.
you might have been like an episode or two. Or something.
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
maybe 3. Good
Yeah.
stuff, man. Well done. Shows though.
Yeah,
Netflix shows.
Netflix shows, yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of Netflix shows, remember that Bet audition that we did like a year ago? It was posted. Mark was telling us to do it.
I think so.
Bet. It was based off the Kakegurui manga.
Oh,
yeah.
That's coming out like next week, bro. Like
Is it
on
actually?
Netflix. Yeah.
Oh,
So that
good.
should
I
be
need a new show to
interesting. Like
watch.
that's a full Canadian production.
I
so
need a new show to watch anyway.
dude,
that
have you
should be
seen?
interesting.
You guys, if you like, I do not like medical dramas. I like hospital shows like Grey's Anatomy. I do not like them. There's this show that came out on HBO called The Pit, and it's
oh
like,
my god.
oh, it's good.
Oh, it is, huh?
It's 15 episodes, but each episode is 1 hour in one day in one shift in the ER in
Whoa.
Pittsburgh.
Holy
Yeah, so it's like
Okay.
episode 1 is like 7 a.m. and episode 15 is like 9
Oh,
p.m.
What the
That's
heck?
sick.
Yeah,
wow.
and it's like the whole day of this ER shift.
That's
Dude, it's
interesting.
good, and like the doctors aren't super hot and each other all the time. It's like
Yeah.
it's like
But that sounds kind of boring.
dude, it's not
Interesting.
because it's like an inner city hospital.
Mm.
It
That's
must be
like-
written pretty well, though.
Oh, the writing's fantastic, but it's like every couple minutes, someone would get wheeled in. Like, yeah, this guy got shot, or this guy got hit by a car,
Holy
and the
shit.
doctors like who are dealing with it's like these guys' regular days are the worst days of everyone else's lives. And
That's
It's
crazy.
just like, god damn it, that's a good show. Ah, I like a hospital
That sounds
show.
interesting, actually.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
There's one show that I really, really love. Obviously, Stranger Things is like my favorite, but like
Season
what was
5's coming over.
I can't wait for that.
it's gonna be
Season
so
four was-
can't wait.
Season
It's
4
gonna
was
be
sick.
Season
Yeah,
4
yeah,
was
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
You know what? I have a friend.
Whipping out the Metallica.
I have a friend who did not like season 4 and was like, "You're an idiot.
You're getting
Don
the ball.
Gala.
You're an idiot."
You're getting
Get
the,
get a
Bro,
whole
hang on a
can,
second.
bro.
Can you just take in Master of Puppets in the upside down? What? That's the greatest. That,
That
was
was
the
pretty dope.
greatest. No, it was that, and it was the what do you call it? It was the final, not really a final battle, but it was the scene where it was Nancy, Robin, and Steve in the upside down throwing the Molotov.
fucking up that burn.
Oh,
victim.
yeah,
throwing
yeah.
Molotov at Vecna.
Yeah.
that was
amazing.
Yeah,
That
with
was song.
fucking what's her name? Sadie Sink's character.
Yeah.
she was like
Max.
getting her broken
Yeah.
like in that scene.
Oh,
or
that
something.
was the
that
one.
was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I fucked with
that's
I
it's good
thought-
television. It's good television.
I was very shocked when the 4 chimes happened, when the earthquakes or when the things were all conjoined. And I don't know if you guys noticed this. I'm a huge fan of Stranger Things. When I saw this and I realized, oh, all 4 points met up at the same place where Will was when Hop and Joyce found them in season 1.
Oh, interesting.
It was a
Oh.
library.
yeah.
It was inside. I was like, that is exactly where Will was.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is gonna happen?
Oh, dude, Will's gonna.
I
Will's
think-
gonna
And
get
now
to-
it's in the real world now.
Now it's
so
in the real
that's
world.
everything's even
Yeah.
more.
So here's my
Yeah.
question then: Eddie, alive or dead?
dead.
Alive.
Hold on.
I
I
think
need,
he's
I need to
alive.
remind myself.
Please
I
let
think
him
he's
die.
alive.
I need
And
to
he's
let
that, that
He's
really
probably
charismatic
alive.
guy.
I think he's alive.
He's probably alive, but just please let him die.
No, it's a fantastic character. He's
He's
a
a
fantastic
beautiful
guy.
guy.
he's
Let him go out like
nah,
a G.
he's dead. He's
I
dead.
don't-
He's dead. I just need to remind myself.
Let him go out like a G.
Yeah,
I hate
that was-
when they
that
do
was
that.
dope.
That
Don't
was
bring him
the-
back.
Yeah, I hate
I
that.
understand
Yeah.
when
If they
people
do that, they're just doing Fast and Furious again.
No, okay, but here's the thing: those bats that he got mauled with, it was more of like turning him into a vampire. And if you guys know how Vecna was slain, it was
Oh
by,
yeah, I remember the whole like vampire
Yeah.
like theory.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think Vecna's gonna be the person that we kill in season 5. I think it's someone bigger. So I think it's someone much bigger. I don't know
no,
if
I
you
think
remember.
it's. I think
That's
it's.
It might be
interesting.
Vecna, but I think there's someone bigger. I think it's the Thessalhydra, the 3-headed dragon. Do you remember?
Yeah, from
Do
the
you
Dungeons and
remember?
Dragons
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Do you
yeah.
even remember when Will showed Mike the painting in the car? It was the
Bro,
3-headed
I don't
dragon.
remember these details at all.
No.
Like,
How many
So
times
in
is-
season
that I
4,
don't
when they
remember.
were driving back to Hawkins, when they picked up, or when they were not driving back to Hawkins, going to get 11,
Okay.
in Nevada, Will showed a picture to Mike. That was the painting that Will was
Was
working
this
on.
before or after Will's gay panic happened?
This was during. This was like as he was
Okay.
coming out with it. And he goes, like this is what I was working on, and I was realizing how 3-headed dragon season 1. They were talking about Thessalhydra. That's the Thessalhydra. So that might be what they're going to
that
be
would be sick.
going.
That would be
Dork.
sick.
I love Stranger Man. I think it was the greatest.
Okay, I think you love it too much, bro.
I do.
Stranger Things, like
I do.
bro. I was gonna drop it actually because I didn't like season 3.
Dude, see, yeah, season 3 could have
It
used
was
some
so
work.
ass.
I think they were trying to
But
go
like they
for
came back with
glory.
season 4.
I feel like
Yeah,
season
season
3
4.
set up season 4 very well.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
It did. It did. But it's season 5, man.
Should we
Yeah,
go-
like okay.
I can't. Wait.
What are you doing?
He's going
What
for
are you doing?
I
Oh
felt
my
it bubbling.
Lord.
Didn't go.
Would you say? Would you say
bro?
it's your top 3 or your favorite show?
That's my number 1.
Oh,
Number
That's my
one?
number 1.
Better than Breaking
Better
Bad?
than Breaking Bad?
Can,
number
can
3.
someone scratch my back?
It's gonna have to be out.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
my top
Up,
3.
up. No, down.
Okay.
All right, good. Thank you.
Back scratcha. Top 3 Netflix shows.
I just sharpened my
Third place, Peaky Blinders.
nails.
okay.
Have you seen all of
I've never seen
Blinders?
that
Yeah, we
yet.
talked about it, bro.
I have no, okay, because I haven't finished it, but I watched up
I'm
to
embarrassed.
the season. I really wish I hadn't stopped, but I watched up to when Adrian Brody showed up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's when
so-
that's when I stopped, and I wish I
I
hadn't.
only watched
Right.
the first episode.
Oh my god, dude.
You're gonna get
Okay.
tickled.
Peaky Blinders, number 3. Number 2, Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Stranger Things on my number 1. But
Okay. Fair enough.
Breaking Bad is like a very, very close
Oh
second
my
for number
God,
1.
Breaking
A
Bad.
very close
That's
second
so
because
juicy.
that show in general is just so good.
So good,
All right.
Yeah.
man.
Top 3 shows.
Number 1, Breaking Bad.
Respectable.
Number 2, a show called Snowfall. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's like a crime drama about like
I think I've
how
heard
crack rock got
of it.
popularized in
Oh.
South Central.
An FBI.
Yeah, it was so
God
sick.
damn it.
And then
Or was it the
3,
CIA?
I don't even have a third favorite because I don't watch that many shows. So like the rest can just all be like
I'll give you one to watch.
meld together.
I'll give you a series to watch.
Yeah.
Prison Break.
Oh,
I tried
I've
it.
heard of it.
I didn't like it that much.
I've heard mixed things about it. Yeah. Oh, now I got to think. Alec, you got
It's
to
a
you
great.
go
It's
first.
a great show.
Of what, 3?
Your
shows?
favorite TV shows.
Oh god, that's hard.
Can't be WrestleMania.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I? I was about to ask, should I just
WWE.
exclude WWE from this list?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's not a
Okay,
TV show.
That was gonna.
Well, technically it is. but-
technically it is. So I'll just. It was gonna fill the list. I'm kidding. Uh, Stranger Things 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hell
Number
Yeah.
2.
Wow.
I got it, man. And number 2, I would say Breaking Bad.
Mhm.
And number 3.
Don't copy me.
No, the third one's gonna be different. No way.
Okay.
Last of Us.
Oh.
The show?
Yes.
No, I'm not there, man.
No.
No,
I
well,
haven't
'cause
watched. I haven't watched
like,
season 2
dude,
yet.
okay.
At
it's
least
just-
season 2 is like riling me up even more.
it's like they like I've only seen the first season, but it's like it's so close to the game, and the game just did it better.
But
You know?
The video
okay,
game
well,
game
here's the
is
thing.
like-
It's a worse version of the game.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, well,
this-
here's the
you know,
thing, here's
like,
the thing.
This is the game, but the action sucks, and everyone's uglier. Like
Okay, hold on. Now you said I can say some stuff, right?
you can say whatever you want.
Okay. There's some things that they do differently, so it's not a complete copy. So
No, it's not.
Are
It's
those
not.
things that
It's
they do
not a
differently, Are they
one-to-one.
better though? That's
It
the-
ha-
I would
okay,
say,
when a TV show is trying to come off of the video game, it needs to, like how Andy says, it needs to be 1-to-1.
Well,
'Cause-
like okay, all of season 1 of The Last of Us, nobody threw a single Molotov cocktail.
Yep.
That's gay.
Yep.
And like what the hell?
Nothing, huh?
Like throw a Molotov,
Okay.
like choke someone out. I'm pretty sure nobody got choked out.
Okay,
They
well,
also-
here's the
they
thing.
also
Instead of
changed-
Molotov cocktails, what about barrels?
No,
Like the
because
gasoline.
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you
Still
adapted
burning.
the story
So
very
there's no
faithfully.
Or
action in that
flamethrowers.
show?
Can you shut the fuck up before I
Okay.
knock you out? Okay, you adapted the game or you adapted the game's story very faithfully, but it's still a game. You have to
Yeah.
represent the game
Yeah.
aspects very well. So that means making a nail bomb as quick as you can while you're under fire, hitting someone in the face with a plank of wood as hard as you can, and then immediately having to deal with someone else shooting at you.
Oh, that's
The-
sick. As
But yeah, but
That's
the
the
show
game.
didn't. That's the
Yeah,
game,
that-
and the
yeah,
show
the show
didn't
didn't do
even
that.
attempt
There's
to,
no
to
action?
do that.
There is action,
It's
but
just-
it's not.
It's just weak.
It's not.
You know, like in
It's
the
just as much of a movie
in
can
the-
be
in the
compared to
show-
a game you have to do.
okay.
in the game, Joel suffers a serious injury.
Yeah.
He's getting choked
got
out by someone, and they fall off a balcony, and he gets
He gets impaled.
impaled by a pipe.
Oh,
In the show, he gets into a kerfuffle, and he looks down, and he got stabbed. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
guys,
So also another thing too.
you gotta cook more.
What?
You
You know
gotta
what I've
cook
noticed
more.
as well. You know what I've noticed as well? The ending
Of The Last of Us
of
1?
The Last of Us 1.
Season 1.
How much of a difference it was between the game and the show? Because you in the game, you're running to the elevator. You're trying to find the way out.
Mm-hmm.
What happened in the end of?
I don't remember.
It was just him walking to the elevator with Ellie. No one was
Oh
chasing him.
yeah. Oh dude, that was like in your
No
Oh,
one was
yeah,
chasing him.
that's
pounding.
true.
Like don't,
No one
don't
chasing
take my baby.
When you
girl.
have, especially with the music towards the end of the first game, that got me tearing up before that cutscene even like
Dude,
started.
remember how fucking how badly you butchered everyone in that
Oh,
hospital?
yeah.
And then and then like in the show, it's just like a montage of shooting. Like, out of here.
It wasn't even that much of a montage. That's
No,
the other thing.
it
It's
was
just it's building up to seeing Ellie. Just what do you call it? Just on the
Like,
hospital.
Like
I'm
a
not saying
flashback?
I'm not saying spend like give us 15-minute long action set pieces like it's John Wick, but try to do something more intense with your action because
Yep.
right now the only scene in season 1 that was remotely interesting from an action set point
was the beginning.
was no, not even. I would say
Really?
when the infected came sprinting out of that
The house
the like the ground collapsed.
with the bloater coming
Yeah,
to
the
it. Yeah,
bloater
that was
came
good
out
one.
and he
That was
looked
good.
fucking enormous.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that was
then
great.
boy, you're gonna love season 2.
Okay. Okay.
There's something bigger than that.
Okay.
You're gonna love it.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking
know,
about?
I
Hold
know
on,
exactly
I
what
got
you're
One
talking
word:
about.
snow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I got to give my top 3 shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Number 3 is probably you know what? Number 1 might be Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, we're counting that?
Oh yeah. What the is a
Number one
TV
for
show?
me.
Oh
That's
yeah.
number one.
Okay.
Respectful.
All right.
Okay.
Number
Number
2,
one.
Band of Brothers. Yeah, I'm not surprised they didn't get a reaction.
Ah.
Band of Brothers, 10 episodes of not the first, but a paratroop regiment
Yeah.
in World War II called Easy Company, and it's
Band of Brothers.
so fucking good.
Why
It's
does
the
it sound
best
familiar?
World War II media you could watch.
Mm.
Like, just period.
For some reason, I really love like the Russian side of World War II era.
Yeah, it's dope.
Like those so cool. Like
And
the whole
speaking of Russia, number 3, Chernobyl.
yeah,
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 the 5-episode miniseries Chernobyl.
yeah, man.
That starts about the explosion of the nuclear reactor and how it almost wiped out all of Europe. If the Russians didn't go full panic mode and like first try to contain the devastating event, but then also try to cover up everything that happened.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It gives
that
me
was
shivers, man.
that's
Wow.
Avatar, and Band of Brothers, Chernobyl. Those are the best ones. Breaking Bad's number 4 probably.
Okay.
That close. Close to
Little
number 3?
soldier
Huh?
boy.
Is it like close to number 3 or is it just
Yeah,
like
Breaking Bad's number 4.
marching
I'd say.
home.
Where's that from?
Avatar,
Iroh,
dude.
Iroh?
Avatar,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, I remember
yeah,
watching
That
that.
was the most emotional scene
Really?
ever.
I remember watching that when I was like 14. And I was like,
Holy
It was
man.
never hitting me like that. I seen so many
Oh my-
like shorts,
So,
and I'm like,
did you
"Damn."
know the fact?
I learned after.
So he
Yeah.
did it on his deathbed.
Yeah.
He was singing
oh,
that
Jesus
on his deathbed.
Christ. Are
So
you serious?
it was So he did it. So that whole crying thing, obviously that was real, but that was him on his deathbed. Like that was his. That
Yeah,
was the
that's the
last
last
That
line.
w-
That
yeah,
was the
because
last time
you'll
I see ever,
notice you
yeah.
notice in like season 2 near the end, like Iroh is not talking a lot, and it fits with like the character. Like Zuko betrays him, so he's just very
Yeah.
like, turns away from him.
Mm,
But they just like the actor died,
yeah,
so
that was sad.
yeah, that does suck.
That was such an emotional scene
Yeah.
because
The
you
best-
can hear him.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
don't it doesn't even matter what the character he portrayed. You heard his voice.
Yeah.
Can we
Like,
talk
he-
about something else?
I watch Avatar. I don't watch
What?
Yeah,
You know why? You know
Alec, you
why?
f***ed
Wait,
something
why
up,
don't you
dude.
watch it?
Alex, something went black. You f***ed it up.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know why?
I just gotta say, Sokka's the best character in that show.
I
I love
Sokka's such a
Sokka.
good
Yeah,
character,
agreed.
dude.
Oh
I
my
I would love to
God.
voice a character like Sokka.
Yeah.
You know
He's
who? You know
amazing.
who I really want to like? I want to voice like a villain.
Mm.
I want to
That's,
voice.
that's
a
always
villain.
so much fun voicing a villain.
Because like for me, I did a whole like obviously my favorite video game is Sly Cooper. Like it's never gonna change. But
This guy never shuts.
I'll never shut the fuck up about it. And I've nailed this one villain.
Dude, have you played Ghost of Tsushima yet?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was about to make fun of
Great
you some
game.
more.
Great game.
So good.
Love the ending. But because Sucker Punch, obviously they made Ghost of Tsushima. They also made Sly. I've started to have like this unconditional love for Sucker Punch now because every single game that I've played from Sucker Punch has
Kind
been
of fucking rules.
amazing.
It's kind of sick, dude.
It's been
Remember
amazing.
Infamous?
Oh my god.
Remember Infamous 2?
Oh, Infamous 2. Don't even get me
Ooh.
started, man. Like everything like was so fucking like
There was
Sucker
this
Punch makes
Hot
such
Chinese
great
girl with
games.
ice powers.
You want to say her name?
I don't remember her name.
You don't remember her name?
What's her name?
Story of my life. No, I don't remember her name, man.
Just whisper the name.
And what are you looking at?
I'm looking at you. I'm waiting for you to say the
I'm
name.
gonna poke your eyes out.
Say the fucking name.
I don't
Say the name.
remember her
Put the
name,
up.
dude.
Put the name up. I'm gonna make you read that fucking name.
What, infamous girl?
Is the name crazy?
Infamous hot ice Chinese lady.
Hey, I just did what he
Okay, that was not the right. Okay, fucking ice spice. Look up infamous ice power girl. I don't know.
Ice power.
Infamous
girl.
woman with ice powers.
Girl.
Her.
Lucy. I would never have
Are you
That's
serious?
such an easy name to remember,
Dude, I
bro.
played this like 10 years
Lucy.
ago, 15 years ago.
Bro, I guarantee you, if you were to give me a full quiz about Sly Cooper, I would fucking nail it.
Yeah, because you're a nerd.
I love that
You're
game.
What's wrong
probably
with
a
being
virgin.
nerd, man?
What?
What's wrong with being a nerd, man?
Exactly. It's getting physical on the other side of the table there.
I'm
Fuck.
just trying. I'm trying to tickle him.
Okay.
Trying to stand up for myself.
If you, dude, as soon as you stand
That's-
up to me, I'm gonna punch you in the balls as hard as I can. I will say something that The Last of Us season 1 did way better than the game was Bill and Frank.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Agreed.
man, I'm getting
Agreed.
goosebumps.
Agreed.
Like,
Bro, did a whole. He was a prepper. He was a doomsday
yeah,
prepper.
they got,
That
they
was
got
sick.
Ron
He was deep in
Swanson
that. That was
to and they just made like just casually dropped like one of the most heartbreaking and wholesome
Oh man.
Yeah.
romance stories that's ever been on HBO. Like,
Yeah.
God damn
That was
it.
a beau-
Normally
that
I
was
don't like it
beautiful.
because it feels forced, but it's a non-feel
No, it
force
doesn't
this time.
feel.
No, this
Son
time it
of a
didn't feel
bitch.
forced.
I mean, you're getting tickled so fucking
It wasn't
hard, dude.
forced, and you
no,
know what?
this time it wasn't forced.
It- that
sometimes it
relationship.
doesn't. Yeah.
I will say that relationship between the two of them was like, that was that was definitely something that Bill had to fight for, because at the same time, even in the game, he had nothing to fight for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like it's like Bill's a cool.
He's
cool-
a bastard. He's a bastard.
He's a cool guy, but he's not nearly
He's
as
stubborn.
developed a character as he is in the show.
He's a
Because
stubborn
the show
person.
takes a whole
And the show
hour
keeps
to
that.
drop into it.
Yeah.
That show keeps that
Kept it.
badassery with that character,
Yeah.
no?
But
Yeah.
that's the thing, like, Bill doesn't kill a single person with a kukri
Yeah.
in the show.
That's true.
Make him do it. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's what he does in the game. Why doesn't he do that?
The only thing he had was just the traps that are around.
Yeah,
his
he's
house.
got
That's
like,
it.
and I'm like, and the trap started going off, and I'm like, oh, here we go, and then it cut, and I'm like,
What the is this? But
Yeah.
no. I honestly thoughts about season 3 being revealed before season 2 came out.
But
Isn't that just second half of
I
Last
don't
of Us
know, I
2?
don't-
You didn't know that?
is it?
How
is
do you
it-
not know that?
Hang on. So season 3 of Last of Us was confirmed before season 2 came out.
Yeah.
It was like maybe 2 days before
Yeah,
season
yeah,
2 came out, saying that season 3 is coming.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
and they confirmed
I'm-
the details.
I don't know anything about
Okay,
it yet.
so
They
we're
just
just
said season
speculating.
3. No. HBO confirmed,
Okay.
and Naughty Dog confirmed.
I
season
heard
3.
that they confirmed that Last of Us season 3 is just the second half of Last of Us 2.
Is that what it is?
That's what I'm heard.
If that's
It's
the
so
case,
tempting.
okay. But if it's not the case, I wouldn't go forward after season 2. I would say end Last of Us 2, how it ended, but don't add another season to it. Because here's the thing.
Okay, you know what? Here's my thing. I love The Last of Us Part 2.
I love
think
it
it's
too.
I think
think
it's
it was great.
I think there's a lot of problems with the storytelling.
Yeah.
And the writing, but I think I still like
I think it was. A
I
great
think
game.
it's arguably like the best
Yeah.
or most challenging game when it comes to writing that you could play.
You really changed my perspective of that game.
But I think there is such a thing as too dark. If at the end of The Last of Us Part 2, Ellie walked off into those woods and herself, I wouldn't have even blinked. I'd have been like, "Yep, that person's life has been consumed." It's she has nothing. She can't even.
She
play
does
the-
have nothing
She's
left.
got nothing,
nothing to
left.
fight for.
That's
So-
the story, and you
that's
know,
dark. What's
It
that?
is
it's
dark.
just
It is
it's
dark.
so dark that it's like
But what about Dina and the kid?
They left.
they've left
They
her.
left.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
they
right.
left
That's
because
right.
they left because
Because Ellie chose vengeance
warning,
over
spoiler
family.
That's true.
and then
That's
ended
true.
up not even. That's the other thing. Didn't even kill Abby at the end.
All
Yeah,
of
but
that
that's-
for not
but
even
that's-
killing him.
But that's the thing. That's the message that they
That's-
get.
that is
Like,
the
like
message.
okay, here we go. Talking about the Last of Us 2 on this podcast.
You're
again.
welcome, man.
I was asking Alec, okay, Joel in this universe of The Last of Us, by stopping the procedure and saving Ellie, preventing a cure or a vaccine for this world-ending virus, has arguably done the most monstrous thing in human history.
Yep.
Was Abby right? Was Abby wrong? And he killed Abby's father.
Yeah. The doctor
Was Abby wrong for wanting him dead, for killing him?
He's already.
And the game says, yes, she was. Yes, Abby was wrong, because look at how empty Abby has become as a person even after getting her vengeance. Ellie, that's the thing. Ellie sacrificed everything to get her vengeance. She didn't take her vengeance, and she still lost everything. That's too dark.
Yeah.
That is too
He's
dark.
got me.
That's too
He got
dark.
me so conflicted when he was talking about that so deeply last
That
time.
is too dark.
Whatever. Let's
Move on.
move on.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk,
Move
about,
on.
talk about something else before I punch you.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of talked about game adaptation. I don't know what kind. Well, I had the brackets here of that. Do you guys know the game called Until Dawn?
Yes.
Did you guys hear there's
Poor Justice. She's just sitting there.
You don't know Until Dawn?
I've heard of it. Wait, what type of game is it?
It's
a horror game.
It's a
might not-
horror.
I
It's a
definitely
cinematic horror game where it's
Yeah.
like you get to make decisions for the characters.
Oh,
and
that's dope. I've
Yeah.
heard of that. Yeah.
butterfly effects kind of
Telltale,
story
right?
mode?
It's a Telltale game?
no.
it's
think of
like
it
a
like
Telltale
that.
Like a
game,
Telltale
but it's like
game.
it's more.
But it's much more in depth than that.
Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's more in depth, but I would say it's a lot more cinematic and realistic
Yeah.
Okay.
with the way it's its graphics and its storytelling.
You guys just reminded me of something about Telltale, but we'll make that a next
Well,
one.
I had in brackets. We already talked about game adaptation,
Yeah.
but that game. Have you all heard that they're making a movie of that?
Yep.
Oh,
They
okay.
released the
That's
movie
sick.
Until Dawn.
Oh yeah.
It's
What's his
releasing
name?
I
in
think that's
2-3 days.
I think that's
Wait,
another
what?
dumbass.
It's releasing
I-
on Friday. This Friday.
I think
Until
it's.
Dawn?
Until
In
Dawn movie.
theaters?
In movie, yes.
I think it's a bad idea.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's a bad
I
idea.
think that's a dumbass idea.
I think. Okay, listen.
The movie?
My
Yeah.
opinion
Really?
about
Yeah, because
Uh,
Which path does the movie follow? Because you said there's multiple
Well,
choices,
they've
right?
kind of changed
They
the kind of
changed the
story of it
aspect.
now, yeah?
Yeah,
So they're
they
kind of
did.
stuck
The
in this
thrill-
house, and
That's
they
part of it.
reset every time
the
if they die.
thrill of playing of experiencing until dawn is making the decisions
Yeah,
and trying not
right?
to get murdered.
Yeah.
You know.
And also not killing the other characters.
Yes.
So-
And not getting anyone killed, and you're terrified like every decision that happens, like you're at the edge of your seat. And now it's just another horror movie. Cool.
So,
Great.
I have a question.
Well,
do you think?
I expect it's going to be another horror movie.
It
It
is.
is,
It
it
is.
is, it
I
is.
could
So
be
do
wrong.
you guys think that video game adaptations into movies is like taking a good turn or a bad turn?
It
Because I feel like
depends on the thing.
I feel like
yeah.
in my opinion, I feel like there's a lot of movies that they're running out of ideas.
If you're turning it into a live action game,
That's a different issue.
like the suspension
That's
of
the issue.
disbelief when everything is animated. They're doing a Horizon Zero Dawn
Yep.
movie.
hear
Why
that.
the are you doing that?
Why?
That could
Put
be
your money.
sick. That
No,
could be sick.
okay, but like what we're gonna see.
Like,
It's not.
Well,
It's not
Imagine
gonna
like
be.
Avatar, the
What
blue
stuff is
people,
being made
but then
right now?
Horizon,
So-
they could do
so
some
we're gonna
shit
get
like that.
we're gonna get James Cameron talent, James Cameron money. No, we're not.
Can I just say?
You don't think so?
No,
the
it's
only
not
I
gonna
think
be
the only things that can work as video game adaptations are animations.
Like Mario.
Mario
and
was
Sonic.
amazing.
Well, Sonic's the live
Sonic,
action.
Sonic
Now,
was still
okay.
good. Sonic was still good.
Was
The-
trash at first, but
The
then it got
only
good.
the
second
only
one and
video
third
game
one were good.
adaptation that I think is gonna might be sick.
Alan Wake, Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh yeah, Fallout.
Five
Listen to
Nights at
this.
Freddy's.
Listen to this, Alec.
Okay.
So they're making a movie of Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh.
Oh.
But and at first I was like, you guys are stupid. Shut up. But then the guy who's doing it, John Wick.
What?
John Wick director.
Oh.
Dude, samurai action from the director of John Wick.
Okay.
Don't mind if
Okay.
I do.
So that's gonna be good. What was it
Have you
called?
guys
We
seen the
have Fallout
show?
here.
There's a
I've
show
seen
Fallout
Fallout.
show- Fallout
I've
show is
seen-
good.
Tsushima, we just got see
Uh,
that here.
the
Death
fans
Stranding.
who don't have anything else to do with their lives, they're like, oh, this is inaccurate. But I think Fallout is a great show.
Okay.
So
I
can
think
I
it's
just
great.
say something?
Yeah.
I love the idea of video game adaptations like turning into movies. I think it's wonderful. I think it's great. There is one thing I want to say though. Not that.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm pretty
Shut
sure
up, dude.
everyone. I'm almost positive everyone knows about this. Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
I hate it so much because I don't like it.
Dude,
I
that
don't.
whole theater's getting the bottle.
Bro, there's people shooting fireworks in movies in the
And,
theaters.
like,
Really?
just causing
There's-
a
I saw
ruckus.
someone throw a live chicken.
Someone has a live
Dude,
chicken.
this is why I don't want kids, but if I did, this is why I would beat my kids.
Like this, no, honestly, I think I
Dude, if
love
you're
the idea.
throwing your buckets of popcorn into the air
I
because
hate
of
it.
Jack
hate
Black,
No,
I hate it.
I'm gonna beat you.
I hate it.
I'm
I
so
feel
lucky
so
my
bad.
theater was
The belt's
empty.
the
Yeah,
belt's
that's
coming
ridiculous.
off.
I feel that's the reason why I did not go to watch the Minecraft movie. I think the movie is great. I think it's cool. I've seen parts of it. I haven't seen the entire thing because I just don't want to be in those theaters. And you know the crazy part is, it's not happening here in Canada. But it's every
No,
theater
it
that's
is. It is.
playing.
It is. I'm lucky when I watched it with my mates, my theater was empty. So it didn't happen. I
don't
was able
know-
to experience without all that.
I
We
don't
were
know
able
if
to
you
repeat
guys
the
have ever
memes.
seen an Indian audience react to Bollywood movies. It's fucking sick.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yeah, it's
I've
like,
seen a video-
like same like fireworks and confetti and but it feels so much like more genuine, you know, because like they're just like some jacked Indian dude like walks onto stage in slow motion and like a tiger like runs behind him or something,
Oh,
and
that's
everyone's like,
dope.
"What?" the
Oh, that's
and then he like
sounds
turns
sick as
around and like
fuck.
punches the tiger and knocks it out or something. Like, yeah, dude, I'm
That
I'm
sounds
getting up for
sick.
that. That's awesome.
Okay, I understand the whole hype around. I actually no, I don't understand it. What I do understand is like when people are hyped about certain things in movies. Let's say, for example, if it's Endgame when Iron Man has the Infinity Stones on his hand,
Yeah.
Dude, when
Or if
Cap
it's-
caught the goddamn hammer,
yeah,
or
or
picked up the hammer.
how about the other Spider-Mans when they
Three
came through the
Spider-Mans?
port? Yeah, what's
Yeah,
their
well,
name?
that,
Andrew
No Way
Garfield.
Home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Way Home. Yeah, that was a movie that
That was-
designed for a theater.
That
you know?
was the loudest theater I've ever been
don't-
a part of,
Yeah.
and to see that get overthrown by two fucking words that mean absolutely nothing. It's just a mob in a video game. Just like it,
What?
it boggles my mind.
Oh,
Steve?
okay. Like,
No, I
Chicken
understand.
jockey?
No, chicken jockey. The whole
chicken
like
jockey.
I think that's just ridiculous.
Oh, that's
I
stupid.
I honestly
have you? Here's the thing, though. Have you like watched No Way Home at home?
No, I watched it in the theater.
Yeah,
I watched it once at home and once
watching
in
it.
theaters.
no.
Watching it at home, it's like, yeah, this is
No
alright.
way home.
It's not as good
No,
as in
it's.
theater.
I think it's. I think
Okay, I'm
it's
glad
great.
we can
I think it's
agree.
great,
It's mid, it's
but I
good.
think it's a great. I think it's great, but like
It's-
watching it at home, like you
nice.
lose.
Bro,
you
It's
lose
so
a
much
lot.
I
less
seen
than in
it
the theater.
in IMAX, and I was disappointed.
Really? Okay.
Because it was already spoiled that they were in it. So
Yeah,
it was
that's
just
true.
like,
That's
well,
true.
yeah,
the
guess.
movie wasn't even that cool.
But,
Like, the
like,
first hour
I really
is literally
liked-
like
But
nothing happening.
I really liked how Spider-Man went from being like, I'm Spider-Man, the superhero Avenger, to I'm Spider-Man. I'm a poor kid from Brooklyn in my living in a one bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I love that.
I
I
like
love that. I like that
The
we're
ca-
back.
Listen, don't get me wrong. The character arc was good.
I loved that
Yeah.
Aunt May got to say, with great power comes great responsibility,
yeah,
and then
or the-
dies.
That's
Yeah.
like,
it's
oh,
canon.
like we're
Yeah.
dealing with
It was
again.
good.
You know, we're not having fun, goofy adventures
Yeah.
in Europe.
Yeah.
But
know?
it felt like that until Green Goblin did that. That's why the movie was hard to watch.
Yeah,
it was
well-
so goofy until he does that.
Yeah,
like,
maybe you're right. Yeah,
it was
maybe,
so boring.
that's fair. I haven't really thought
Yeah.
about it very much, but yeah, when Green and that's the thing
And then
that you
yeah.
you were so unsure of yourselves that you had to bring back another Green Goblin from 20 years ago. To have a Green Goblin, are you like? Why
But he
didn't you
still
just
played
do
it
your own
well.
Green
Yeah,
Goblin?
that- I don't know,
No,
but,
and that's
like,
the thing. Like
who's gonna
obviously,
play it better than
obviously
him?
Willem
Can I-
Dafoe's awesome. And
Yeah.
obviously, we're gonna want him. But like, imagine if
That'd be
a,
more
a
interesting,
Tom
right? A
Holland
different one?
MCU
Yeah.
Green Goblin killed Aunt
that
May.
would have been so sick.
That would've been cool.
And then like got away with it or lived.
So
like,
I
that's
think-
all
Who
the
would
villains-
play the new? Who would play the
That's
new
my
Green Goblin?
thing.
Yeah, now,
So
now we
Mar-
have like Batman and the
Bro.
Joker again, like two superheroes who
Exactly.
are just wanna
My
My-
hot
my
take
question
with that
is-
that we only needed Green Goblin. What did the other villains do? Tell me what they did to add to that movie.
Dude, you
what
weren't
did they
hyped,
do to
you weren't
add to
hyped
the
about Jamie
character
Foxx
arc?
showing up?
Yeah, I was hyped
What
for
did
that.
they do,
Yeah,
bro?
I was hyped for
Jamie
that.
Foxx was funny, but like, what did they do? I couldn't take them seriously.
Yeah, and then Sandman was just
Sandman was just
He was
there.
just
Lizard
there.
wasn't
He
even
was
a
just
dude
there.
anymore.
Lizard was
Yeah.
just there.
He just had an
Tell me
entrance
who
and an
wasn't
exit.
just there aside from Octopus and Goblin. Who was not
That's
just there?
true. That is true.
That's my issue with
So
that.
let me
What
ask
about
you this
Electro?
though.
So like, and that's
He
the
was
thing.
just
Like,
there, bro.
why
He was there
didn't
for
we
a little
just
bit of
have?
jokes.
Why didn't we just have MCU versions
Exactly.
of Green
So
Goblin
let-
and of Doctor
Let me-
Octopus?
So we've seen the lineup for the next phase of the MCU. Yeah.
Let's pull.
Dude, I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
tired of the of Marvel.
So let me ask you this because we're
What the
on this
happened to
topic.
Shang-Chi? Remember when Shang-Chi
He's coming
came
back.
out?
He's coming back.
the
He's coming
He's
back.
choreography
coming
was
back
so
like
sick in
10
that.
years
Yeah, it
after
was,
his
it was.
movie. Are you kidding
So,
me? I
let me-
forgot about him.
I need to ask this question. So with that being
What
said about
happened
the
to
whole,
Shang-Chi?
When did that come out, bro?
I don't know.
When did Shang-Chi 2021? Wait, what?
No.
When did Shang-Chi come out?
Shang.
20,
Don't disrespect my culture, bro.
22,
don't do
I
it.
think. I don't even know.
Shang-Chi.
Shang.
So let me,
2021.
yeah, okay. So let me ask
that
this.
was
thing.
like 10 years ago.
Let me ask this. Let me ask this. Bro, this guy said 10 years ago.
And sequel was expected to come out 2026.
If we had that hype around the three Spider-Mans, what is your opinion on RDJ returning as Doctor Doom?
It feels
That's-
but I think
it feels desperate,
But
right?
it could go. It
I
might
think
be
it could be
sick.
sick as
It'd be
because
cool,
they
but-
wouldn't do it unless they had something good planned.
I think they wouldn't do it unless if Marvel was doing better, they wouldn't have done it. But like Marvel's not
They're
doing so
desperate.
good because like
Killian Murphy could have been better. I don't know.
I think
Killian
so.
Murphy-
Actually, that would have been
Do you
sick
think
as well.
the route that they've gone with introducing more younger superheroes into the mix made it worse?
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's funny when
It's
you're
okay
watching.
to do it, but
All
they
right,
did
this
it
guy's
too
gonna-
much. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna tickle you in a second.
No, it's fine to introduce new people and younger people, but they did it way too much. Way too
They've
much.
done it a lot, right?
A
They've done
lot,
it
a lot, a lot. And
You know-
to the point they replaced a lot of the old people too.
You know,
Yeah.
Maybe
when
not
you're,
necessarily some of the case.
Sorry,
when
yep.
you're watching the original MCU movies, like you're watching Iron Man and Captain America and Thor, even though Thor sucked.
I love Thor. Are you
I love
insane?
Thor.
I
How
love
dare
Thor.
you say
the
that?
dude. How can
How
you take
dare you
Space
say
Vikings
Thor
and make it
sucks?
that boring? Oh, we're gonna do Space Vikings, but we're gonna put them in a dry
Which
ass
one?
desert. The first one.
Okay. That.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the movie,
Okay,
not the
but
character.
my point,
then.
yeah.
Oh, I
the-
thought you meant the character.
No, the character's
Oh, you're
awesome.
talking about the
Character's
movie.
awesome. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
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 that's
but
it.
like you know, then they're in the Avengers, then they're in Age of Ultron, then they're in Civil War, then Thor Ragnarok's out, and you're watching these actors, and they feel like they're cut from f***ing marble. Not in the in the jacked way, but they feel like a
Sharp.
pantheon of
Yeah,
actors.
yeah.
Like they know their characters. They've been perfectly cast. They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It doesn't feel like we have that anymore.
No.
You know, even though I
I would
love
even
Shang,
say like it started as early as Captain Marvel.
and that's the
She
thing.
is
Like,
so ass. I'm
okay,
sorry.
but I didn't
like I'm
hate
sure
it.
she's a great actress, but like
Who are we
I
talking
didn't
about? I'm
hate
talking
it.
about the person
Captain
that's like-
Marvel
Marvel or
movie.
whatever her name
The
is.
movie.
Oh.
I
I'm
didn't.
just like,
I didn't hate Captain Marvel. I thought I like Brie Larson. I don't think she
Yeah.
was doing like the best
That
job.
was
in
not
it.
her best work.
No, but
Her
I
best
didn't,
work-
here's
her
the
best
thing.
work was in
I didn't
Endgame.
want them to stop making Captain Marvel movies.
No.
Like, okay, you missed on your first shot.
No, it wasn't
Thor
terrible.
missed on his first
It was
shot.
like okay, yeah.
No, Thor missed on his first shot. You could argue that the first Captain America wasn't so great. Why did you pussy out? Why did you stop making Captain Marvel? What? Why did you?
Yeah.
Like
It wasn't so bad that they should have stopped.
No, and you guys were so scared to give a woman like a movie
I
that
think-
you came out with a Black Widow movie after Black Widow died.
That,
That was
that was the
doing?
biggest
That
mistake
was-
they made.
It was
I can't
poor
even lie.
timing. It
That
was
movie,
timing.
that movie sucked too.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't even bother watching
That
it.
movie was terrible.
was-
A lot
it
of
was
it's because of the
terrible, huh?
timing, though. No, when it came out.
No, it was because of the writing.
The writing
yeah,
as well.
that too, but-
The writing was not as great. But what I will say is that like when it came to the Avengers, the original Avengers, those guys were like OG and
On point.
on point.
Yeah.
My favorite film, other than Infinity War and Endgame, was the first Avengers movie.
Of course.
It was
Dude,
great.
the first Avengers
It was
movie.
so
was
good.
Iconic.
It was amazing. And even
Literally.
Age of Ultron and Civil War, those were amazing
Yeah.
movies. If they kept that
Do
kind
you
of
remember
style.
how dope Black Panther was? in Civil War?
Oh my lord, he had so much aura.
He was amazing. He was great. And I honestly
Excuse you, mate.
Yep. I remember the night when Chadwick Boseman passed away. Like I was at Cabana with
Yeah,
my
it
friends.
turns
and
out
we were
this
all,
dude had cancer the whole time.
we were
Yeah,
all
that's
devastated.
crazy.
Like got the diagnosis during Civil War.
Yeah.
And was like, no, I'm still gonna do it. Like,
What a
soldier,
legend.
like,
Legend.
literally.
What a legend, man. Wakanda
Real
forever.
shit.
But no, honestly, I've if you were to tell me if I were to go back and like choose a movie that I would love, it would have to be Iron Man 3. Or
I want,
Iron
you're
Man
getting the
3.
bottle. Now you're getting the bottle.
I love Iron Man.
Iron
I
Man
love
3.
It was very good.
I love
Not only
it.
that, but it was also like for me personally, it's Captain America or it's Iron Man 3. Like it's just so perfect. Like Winter Soldier was
Wait,
amazing.
Winter Soldier was sick.
Winter Soldier was
juicy.
so
Iron Man 3.
fucking good.
Can leave.
Really?
Iron
Why?
Man
Okay,
3
well, hang
Iron
on.
Man
I
3
need to know why. Why?
The Mandarin sucked, and I know it wasn't the real Mandarin, but that sucked.
His name is
Um,
Trevor.
Yeah.
He's an actor like us.
And it's like, like the president is there, and we got like 10 million Iron Man suits, and he's like, "Hey, come over and fight me." And then he's just hanging around in his human clothes with his human skin.
I want
And
my
it's like,
board.
what are you do? What are you doing?
I want my board.
Like,
I want my. This is
I,
not my board.
I unironically liked Iron Man 2 more than Iron Man 3.
I mean, that's so fine.
And
I
he
like-
spent like he does some crazy awesome shit, like saving people falling out of an airplane in the Iron Man
was-
suit,
that
was sick.
and then he's not even in the suit, and I'm like,
the destruction of his house, though.
That was sick.
That was an epic
That
scene,
was
though.
yeah,
amazing.
it was like, dude, like there's a missile getting shot at his house, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's not a missile. And then like you see how fast these people can put on their Iron Man suits.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at a
Yeah.
missile?
That's
Dude,
true. That's true. The other thing I also like never really understood is there was the news helicopters there too. How did they not see Iron Man coming out of the water and just like flying away?
That's what I had. I was wondering that too.
And then
Because it wasn't
fucking-
mid destruction. It was after. It was the aftermath. And he
And
just kind of
Guy
what?
Pearce had I think that was his name. Guy
Yeah,
Pearce
yeah.
had these like weird hot powers, and it's like, get out of here.
Do you remember this one scene in Thor? Like I really
the
thought.
first story?
No. Where Odin was talking to the hammer, saying that he who wields the hammer
Iron Man,
is
throw
worthy.
one.
The first Thor. Imagine that scene coming back in Endgame where when the hammer was being lifted, and then Cap has it. Can you imagine that? That would have been. I think that would have been the
Fucking
greatest.
corny.
I don't give.
No, it would have still worked.
It would have worked so
Still
well.
would've
I'm gonna
The same
karate
way-
chop you in the throat.
same way how
Chop WWE.
the same way how the intro to Iron Man, the guitar part, when he snaps his fingers, how that music would be playing while everyone was fading away. That would have been cool too.
Yeah.
What f***ing guitar part? What are you talking about?
The only thing is, I didn't see
And
that
that's
one.
thank God you're not making creative decisions, man. God damn, these are fucking
so
horrible.
imagine-
No, fuck
imagine-
no, I can't even agree with that one either.
What?
That music, I don't think that's.
I
You know
love
what?
that
You know what?
Not
for
for
the
that
Iron
scene.
Man, no?
You know what I would have liked to see? You know, remember when Thanos snapped and he saw his daughter Gamora?
Yeah.
That's not his daughter. Adopted
You're
daughter.
getting, you're getting the bottle, dude. Shut up. But like, what I, you know, initially they had the plan that Iron Man would snap and he would see his daughter.
Yeah.
That deleted scene.
Why? He's never met her. That's stupid. But, like,
No, but
but if he was supposed to meet someone, he should have fucking met Yinsen. from Iron Man 1
Yeah.
who helped him build the first suit,
Yeah.
who told him,
Oh, Jensen.
I
you know,
I
he was
think-
like, don't waste your life. Make this worth it. And Iron Man spends his life saving the fucking universe. That's
Why
who we
didn't
should
they
have
do
met.
that?
They should have done
That's
that.
sick.
And you know what I said? You know what I thought of as well? This is actually, I was thinking about that in the theaters as it was happening. It's like, where is he? Because I'm thinking back to how Iron Man became Iron Man, and
And they're
where
They
and where
don't often go back to that. Actually, Iron Man 1 is like
They've never really talked about
they
the
never
cave.
really go
They
back
never
to
talk
that.
Or
about the
his
cave,
weapons,
but you know what?
or all that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Jensen. We're not talking about Jensen.
No, we're also talking about weaponry. They have also talked,
Yeah, that's
they've
what I'm
talked a
talking
lot
about,
about
yeah.
the weaponry.
Oh, sorry, not
Did,
the
like-
weaponry, but like that time with Tony Stark in that cave.
I think they would. I think they should have touched more.
Oh,
on
do you mean like Stark Industries weapons?
Yeah, yeah.
You think there should have been more of that?
Maybe.
I think
yeah.
there should have been.
Okay,
I think
maybe.
there
At
should
least
have been.
call back a little
Even
bit.
a
'cause I
tribute to Jensen would have been.
If you
sick.
were gonna reminisce in the past, you need to have like little hints and foreshadowing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And they've had a little bit of it, but not like
If
crazy
it's,
amounts.
If it's Endgame, like their Endgame by
Endgame was
itself.
perfect. I think
no,
Endgame was perfect.
Because you
Endgame,
didn't only do Ultron.
Endgame by itself as a movie that exists outside of an MCU,
Mhm.
it's fine.
Yep.
Endgame inside of the MCU, where motherfuckers like you, me, and all of you have been watching every fucking movie. It's something else.
Yeah.
It's something else.
Yeah.
I think the best Avengers movie is Infinity War.
I was
myself.
about to say Infinity
But
War.
Yeah.
the
By itself.
spectacle of Endgame is just
I love
so incredible.
I love the idea of the heroes actually losing because it's
Yeah.
very it's iconic for the heroes to win
I
at the end
loved
of the movie.
I
Thanos-
loved that Thanos, the villain, had
Won.
the most screen time.
Yeah.
That was so
That
good.
was great.
He had the most lines and the most
He's
screen
so
time,
good,
and he was
yeah.
the main character of that movie.
literally
That's
was.
dope.
Oh, that's a signal.
That's our signal. Okay.
That's
Well,
a signal that
final
we're
thing-
running out of time. And soon
How
we're
much
going to
time we
turn
got?
black now. Probably like
Don't say
Oh,
that.
Final thing I'm
I'm
gonna
already
say.
black,
My favorite
so-
part about
Don't
Thanos
say
is
that.
when he took the moon and launched it.
Oh, yes.
That was
Oh
yeah. That was
That
sick.
was so
That was
dope.
sick
Beautiful. That was
Dude, and
beautiful.
Doctor Strange is throwing out
Even-
the like,
You throw another meteor at me, I'm gonna lose it.
and then bodies.
Even
Bodies
Iron Man's
Iron Man.
1v1 with Thanos was pretty sick.
Dude, the whole
He
thing,
stood
dude.
up
The
very well.
choreography was
Like,
fire.
just for a drop
Okay,
of
you know what?
blood. Dude, you know what the coolest part of that was? Thanos has the gauntlet locked up, and he's pinned down, and Iron Man just unleashes like a fuckload of missiles, and Thanos just has to stand there and
like,
take
"Come
it. Like, he's like,
on."
come on.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
like, I don't need the fucking gauntlet. I can do this. And I'm and he tanks it.
It
And
was
I'm like,
with
God.
that movie. It was the first 5 minutes for that movie.
Yeah.
Piecing up the Hulk right off
Fuck,
the trunk.
dude.
I've
That was
never seen
beautiful.
something
Right
so
after-
clean.
beautiful.
right
bro.
after Trump.
Pieced him.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, man. That
Yeah,
was
dude,
so
like,
epic,
You
man.
could tell that Thanos was doing.
Then he just
had done-
kills Loki.
did some
Like
training, like
what?
And I just
Yeah, like
toss
how-
him like he's nothing.
No resurrections this time.
No resurrections this
fucking
time.
resurrected,
Oh my
like
gosh.
resurrected in a show.
This was fun. I want to do this more.
Yes,
yeah,
this was
that's
absolutely
fire.
fun. I should invite you to
Dude,
the next planting in May.
We're okay, sure.
I told you. I think I messaged you.
if we're
about
doing
this.
dude, we should do this at night, and I should bring some booze. We should
At
get a little,
night?
get a
Yes,
little
If
rowdy.
we're allowed to do that, yes. I think we are, but yeah.
That'd be
Cool.
fun.
Well, this has been awesome.
You guys want to get some dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
feast.
Okay,
mate.
where you want to go?
A yeet feast. I don't know.
We can go anywhere. We'll see what's
We'll
around.
See what's around. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
Thanks
definitely-
for having us. This is
Of
awesome.
course,
Yeah,
mate.
this
I'm
is
glad you
great.
guys were
This is
yeeted.
dope,
Hope
man.
you guys stay juicy and stay yeeted. That
Staying
is
yeeted,
definitely juicy
absolutely.
right there.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You're
it's
gonna
been
stay-
fun.
good.
You should shake his hand.
Appreciate it. I'm left in the void.
Yeah, I know. I was just doing it so I could tickle him.
It's been fun. It's been really fun. Cool stuff.
Yeah. This is this whole thing's a lot cooler than I imagined that. When we do
Guys,
this
I'm gonna
like
I'm gonna play this on my Twitch stream.
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm gonna play it on my Twitch stream.
Do it.
Dude, I'm
That'd
gonna
be
steal
fire.
your audience.
Yeah,
React
do it.
to it. What
They're
if we
gonna-
react
Yeah,
to
I
it?
can react.
Dude,
to it.
we're-
I can do
Fire.
it.
This guy
React
was
to it.
playing Twitch one time, and I was
playing Twitch.
this guy was on Twitch. Excuse
Thank
me,
you.
playing Sly Cooper,
Yeah,
and I
dude.
was drunk, and I was like, I'm just gonna this guy. So I started just bombing him in the chat, like, who's this sexy guy? And he's so
You know what's
hot.
crazy? As you said that, like 5 other people started coming in,
Oh.
and then one of them was actually my brother, and he was like, "What the f? Who is
Yeah,
this
and
guy?"
you were like, what the is this?
Okay, we have to wrap up. We have to wrap up.
All
We
right.
have to wrap up. We have to wrap up.
Wrap it up.
But,
God damn it, Alec!
Let's close
Come
it up.
on, mates. What's wrong?
Don't say that. You can't. You're not British.
You're
dude.
not a mate, bruv. What's up,
You're not
bruv?
British.
Come on, bro. We have
Quick
to.
shout out, Armenian Remembrance Day tomorrow.
Yes.
It's not, don't
Yeah,
laugh,
it
nobody
was-
laugh at that.
Shout
Don't
out
laugh
to
at that.
yeah.
You're Armenian. You can laugh.
I
At it.
can. Okay,
All right.
it was Easter a few days ago. Happy Easter to you all.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.
Yeah.
Christos Hyde, love you, Merlots. That's Armenian for something happens for Easter, us Armenians.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Orknala Hardnochun Christos. Yeah, I probably botched the one. Yeah. But we have a tradition every time we finish. You remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you forgot about this, eh?
I'm not
Let's do
standing
it.
up.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So we yeet this tradition yeet.
Mm.
So we yeet by doing like small
Like
yeet.
this?
Yes, or just
Yeah. You don't feel good doing it, but you gotta do it. You're
it's
on
the
the podcast.
tradition, mate. So thank you for watching Yeet Talks. This is episode 5. I got these juicy men right here, and we're gonna finish this up. Okay, everyone, look at that camera. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1. We all yeet. Okay.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. Yeet. No, wait, that's backward anyway.
I don't care.
Feels so fucking dumb. All right.
Great
Bye-bye.
box.
Cool. Cheers.
W.
Oh.